We are live. We've got the spices. We've got Half Cheetah with you along with Paladin, our mascot. My name is Hobbs Horror. We are live up in this motherfucker. So, how was everybody's week? What have you guys been watching? Are you enjoying the Wild Eye Week? I'm having a blast with it.
Having a blast with Wild Eye Week. Hi, Casey. Your calling card there, Hobbs. Yeah, good week for us. We watched a lot of things. Let's see. You want to go first, Vincent? What you guys watch?
We watched a lot of Wild Eye this week because it's Wild Eye Week coming up, and we also watched Kong versus Godzilla. We watched what is the name of that show? Westworld on HBO Max, and anything else worth noting?
Not really. Let it run on the Asylum channel.
Yeah.
On Pluto. So you know how Asylum movies can be. So that was a good B-movie run, you know.
What's up, Reject Films? Thanks for stopping by. Your old buddy Patrick's in the stream.
Hey.
What up, Joe?
Hi, Joe.
Joe, I hear you're hurt, man. I didn't know about this.
Happy
Joe's
birthday,
hurt?
Dan. Hey, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the boom.
I was having trouble with my phone. It was saying that my browser wouldn't let me enter the thing.
Damn, Joe. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Look at Boom and Becky. It's like they're matching tonight. Patrick and Vince should go get red t-shirts.
Yeah,
that's actually hot pink. It's just the lighting.
Hey, wait. Hey, why are we talking to the moon tonight? Where are you at?
Everybody wish Joe a speedy recovery. A torn rotator cuff is no joke. Damn.
That is rough.
Oh my goodness.
I guess
I'd rather be kicked in the balls with a woman with high heel shoes than have a torn rotator cuff.
Amen to that. Hopefully you recover really quick.
Fast recovery, Joe.
Greetings,
so Boom. Cheetah was asking where you're at. I told him you're at the Hilton.
Who, me?
Yeah, are you home now, Boom, or are you are still on the road?
I'm at my parents' house.
Okay.
We're going home tomorrow.
Phil's creepy vid.
I bet you were happy to go to that new used movie place.
Yeah, we wasn't going to, but since I forgot my controller at home, and then my son wanted to go look and see if they had any games for his Easter present. So
yeah, I like your haul.
Yeah, we should be going home tomorrow, but we had an issue with the car tire, so we got to go searching for a. It's not the tire itself; it's actually the rim. We hit something on the highway, and it like busted the rim, so we have to go get a new rim tomorrow before we go home.
Yikes!
I'm glad you're feeling slightly better, Joe. And Boom, I hope you get home safely. Phil, I definitely am going to be watching that video tonight. Phil did a horror statue video, which looks to be pretty badass.
All right. Yeah, definitely want to take a look at that. And Dan's having a hard time uploading a video that the company sent. The life of a reviewer. Okay, and Theodore dropped by doing a video of
okay.
Sayeda.
Go ahead. Patrick?
Theo's going to be doing his Wild Eye review. He's going to come back when he gets it done. Rim job. Oh,
I know I had trouble finding like somewhere I could be private where I could film mine. So I went outside with my phone and my tripod and did mine today when I had the dog outside. I probably have to do the same thing tomorrow if I have time before we go searching for a tire. I keep saying tire, but it's not a tire, the rim.
It's called a donut.
Just call it a donut.
Of course it is.
Damn Illinois roads.
Yeah, Michigan roads are really bad too.
That's because they haven't paved them in 25 years.
No, we get our roads paved. We actually get our roads paved a lot, but I swear to God, they use the most cheapest materials. They'll lay it down in spring, and by the end of summer, it's already fucked up.
When I drive through Michigan, it's like driving on a whole bunch of fucking Legos that are spilt all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Not surprised.
And you wanted me to move there?
No, I wanted you to move to Ohio. That's where I'm at. I don't stay in that town up north.
Yeah, well.
No.
I guess you could move to Ohio.
We're moving to Oregon. Sorry.
Oregon is beautiful.
Oregon's great, and the Oregon Trail. The Oregon Ducks.
The Oregon Trail. You mean dysentery?
You could go up there and meet Grimm's.
Get you a little stagecoach and get on your way.
Then you guys just start being called Ma and Pa, like that live in Walnut Grove,
No,
They go to Mankato to get candy.
Yeah, get on that. Yeah.
I'm thinking, Dan, you could do a reenactment for your review. You can just act out the movie instead of trying to upload it. Just act it out. And
should be pretty. Shouldn't be too difficult since Nick Cage doesn't say a fucking word.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He doesn't say anything in the movie, does he? Now, is he playing a mute guy, or is his character deaf, or?
I don't think he's deaf. I just think he just doesn't want to talk.
I know
I could be wrong, but that's just my impression. He just doesn't want to talk.
Hey, Jack, how are you? Long time no see, sir.
Jack, welcome, Jack. Good to see you, buddy. Jay's super awesome.
Super awesome.
One of the kings of the slasher genre.
Oh, nice.
So what did you watch this week, Josh?
Well, considering I've been working till 12 to 12:30 at night, I just try to watch what I can. I watched my review today for Wild Eye, which will be up at midnight, but I'm not going to say what it is yet because I want to surprise you all. I did watch The Craft Legacy, and the first 30 minutes I wanted to throw something at the TV, but then it got better.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think that just got added to. It was either Hulu or Prime because I saved it to my watch list. That's like, since I don't have to pay extra money, I guess I could watch it. But I haven't had time to watch it yet.
I don't want to give away the ending, but there's a fun twist, and I don't know. I wish the characters were a little bit older, but if you think about it, when you go and you see people today that are in high school and junior high, they actually look like that. The girls from the original Craft film, they look like they were in their 30s. They don't look like they were in high school,
Did your I hear your girl makes an appearance in the new one, Hobbs.
So those of you that wanted to know the spoiler, you don't have to know now because hey, there it is.
Oh. Well, everybody knows about you and Fairuza.
I'm never playing poker with you, Patrick. It's just never going to happen, buddy.
We know Fairuza is like one of your go-tos.
Yeah, but I bet she wouldn't tell my cards to anybody though.
Well, you know what though? I think everybody know that. Okay, everybody knows that she was in it because that's what everybody talked about because they linked it to the first two movies. I don't think that's a spoiler. I read that. I heard that from so many different people. I just thought
if they didn't, now they do. So
okay.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that yet.
Well, you couldn't tell by Hobbs' voice what it was. See, it was in the trailer. It was in the trailer. Thank you, Casey.
Well, I haven't seen the trailer yet.
there was a picture of her in the trailer.
Yeah.
But it was a photo in the trailer, folks. A photo. But now you all know that she makes an appearance in the film because of the cheetah.
I thought only thought she popped up as a picture. Oh.
Now he's twisting it on me like I just told the whole entire thing.
Well, you did because I didn't.
You are a salesman.
I only thought the picture was in it.
Don't even try it.
He's trying to fix it.
I'm just looking at it all like, boy, I wonder how he react when he sees the picture.
It's all good, Patrick. We're just having some fun with you. What's up, Papa?
Mm-hmm. The Craft Legacy was awesome. Even a rabbit found it entertaining.
Go eat your carrots, folks. That's reject films. No need to watch it now.
Yeah.
I want to watch it though. Still, I want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm curious about it, so I'll watch it eventually. Especially now, it's either. I think it's on either Hulu or Prime. I want to say it's Hulu, but I also have Stars for Hulu, so.
I watched it on Stars.
So I'm not sure if it's through Stars or actual Hulu, but I saw it somewhere on one of our streaming sites.
Greetings, Genome, or Dave, and Orange. How are you guys doing?
You say Orange?
Yeah, he's got a sidekick now on his live stream.
I'm having to do two phones here. One to read the comments and then the city bit screen for this. This is new for me. I don't have my computer set up where it's all in one. So I'm like trying to look at the comments in this little bitty phone.
Boom's got it set up like a spaceship over at her parents' house. She's got 7 different monitors. She's got a couple different joysticks.
That's more like her house.
You had a crump was gonna laugh at.
Happy Easter. Oh, yes. Our young friend here, Chad Rick Whitmore here. He's a young director. So welcome into the chat.
Well, hello.
Yay, welcome.
Hello.
He's getting ready to film his first project. So we're looking forward to that.
Congratulations, Chad. That's awesome.
Happy Zombie Jesus Day.
That's great.
Okay.
I know. I saw that picture with Gage and it says he has risen. I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, that's too funny. I wanted to share it to my Facebook, but to me, family are like super religious. They would kill me. But I shared it everywhere else. I thought it was funny.
Well, look at it this way. If they killed you, we know where to take you so you can rise again.
Right. What was funny is my sister-in-law actually liked it on Instagram, and she's like super religious. So I don't know if she realized what the picture was.
She didn't know what the picture was.
Well, she was your sister-in-law, but now.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Some of his family's really fun because they're super religious, and some of them are super gullible. I had his aunt believing that I followed the flying spaghetti monster religion.
What is the blind spaghetti monster religion? I've never heard of that, and I thought I knew a lot.
Spaghetti monster, the flying spaghetti monster. Yeah, there's actually supposedly a religion called the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah, I want to say it's on YouTube.
That's fake? I thought that was real. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so me and the Cheetah, we were a little busy this week. We watched a short film called Quince. We watched The American President. We watched the infamous Bad Nun. This is the movie that I watched, and the Cheetah tossed a fur ball into it.
Are you giving away a copy of that tonight? Are you doing a drawing?
Yeah, whoever makes the best comment in the comment section during the stream will win the copy of The Bad Nun. We'll decide among the five of us who had the best comment, and then I'll contact you and I'll send you a copy of The Bad Nun. And then I watched Midnight Man, the Irish version. There's two movies called The Midnight Man on the IFC release. There's the Midnight Man itself is a remake, but the original movie is on the release, and that's what I watched today.
Nice. I watched the Queen Crab. I got posted my review today since it's part of the Wild Eye thing, and I don't know if I am supposed to say the other one because I haven't filmed it and it's posting tomorrow. But for my Wild Eye,
I wouldn't.
But yeah, here's
the thing too. I want to announce that I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I want to announce that there's a lot of people doing it that maybe are not getting recognition. Like maybe not a lot of people aren't known. Like I see people doing Wild Eye that I didn't think they knew about Wild Eye releasing. That is awesome. Everybody just keep doing it. That is so cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see the rest of yours. Thank you, everybody that's doing it. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I was worried I wouldn't be able to, but I tried. I had my little phone and filmed outside, but I tried.
I can't wait to see what you thought of that movie. That movie was great. Yeah. The only person that's not seen that out of the group is Patrick.
I just can't seem to find it. Darn it. But maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll find it.
You act as if you think it's gonna be a bad movie, my friend.
No, I've heard nothing but great things about it. I hear it's just very cutting edge. The stop animation is supposed to be like all that in a cup of coffee. Can't wait to see Queen Crab.
It's all that in a cup of coffee. Patrick, you're one of a kind, buddy. It's great. I'm sorry, Bill. I interrupted, but I just wanted to throw you out there that you're doing great on those, and so are the spices. And I think our good buddy. There's a lot of people doing it. I can't keep up with everybody.
Yeah. Well, I saw Joe. I saw Joe the Horrormans. I saw Jason's. I saw Stevens, Wild Guy 85. I saw Booms. I saw the Sheep dropped one, and obviously I knew you were going to drop one, but it hasn't dropped yet. I know there's a couple more. I have to see Monty G's. I know he's doing it this week too, and I saw the spices.
What up, Tristan? And Boom, what were you saying about your review? I'm so sorry. We completely went off topic.
Do what? Who?
What were you talking about? We went off topic. I'm sorry.
I don't even remember, to be quite honest.
we were talking about crabs.
Yeah, Queen Crab. I know I did that review today, but I haven't been able to watch anybody's thing. I just, with watching YouTube on my phone and just not having time with family and everything, I haven't been able to watch anybody else's. So I'm going to have a lot of watching when I get back, probably Tuesday, 'cause it'll be kind of late Monday when we get home.
Her playlist will have 135 videos on it. What up, Ben Cadaver Club? He's good with the wood. He is Ben Cadaver Club.
He's good with the wood.
Okay.
There must be a private joke.
He builds stuff out of wood. He builds like cabinets and like carpentry and things like that.
Oh, okay.
That is an impressive.
Did you guys think I was being naughty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure sounded like it.
I thought we've already reached the adult section.
That will happen around 10:37 probably. We'll get to the adult section of the midnight hour.
Now, is that your
I think
time or
we
somebody
already
else's?
hit it there.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Well, now Theodore's review is now up, so we'll have something to look at. Okay.
So Spices, tell us about the last couple of weeks. What have you guys been up to?
Buying and selling a lot. Got two game lots coming in on this end of this week, starting next week. Just sold a lot I put up Friday. Everything except for the system. I was able to keep like 8 to 10 games out of that lot.
Horror games.
Yeah, horror games.
Oh,
I
nice.
love them horror.
We're gonna do reviews on them once I finish playing them.
Was you able to figure out how to stream them?
No, not yet. I've been so busy selling stuff and having to go here, having to go there that I haven't really had the time.
Yeah, and the only advice I can do is the PlayStation 4 because I don't know how to do the rest of them.
Yeah.
Or if they can even do the rest
It's
of them.
hard.
I have
It's
no
hard
idea.
out here for a Spice. I'm just saying it's hard out here for a Spice.
Hobbs a poet, and he doesn't know it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Speaking of that, Jack mentioned he spent over $500 at the Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Festival. Tom Savini was injured. He was supposed to attend to that, and he got involved in an accident with he was riding a bicycle. He got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So he posted from his hospital bed yesterday, and he supposedly put a couple of pictures of his injuries too.
Okay, so I gotta make an announcement. I want to say hello to Jennifer Lee. She is one of the people I've known for about 20 to 35 years almost, since high school. Welcome to the chat, Jen, Dave.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
She does not do content, but I say I've known her since I was like 13, 14 years old. She can tell you all about the Hobbs parties. She knows Hobbs back when Hobbs was Hobbs, the party guy. We are
She's
old,
got
Jen.
dirt on you, huh?
She definitely does, for sure.
Wow. Guess we'll have to have her on. Guess we'll have to have Jennifer on as a guest real soon to hear about
her husband Dave. I've known him since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that's good though. Friendships like that are priceless.
Oh yeah, they're really good people. They actually met each other later in life, and I was like, man, I couldn't have put two better people together.
That's awesome. Southern
Yep, we played that at my Halloween parties. We played Southern Comfort beer pong. You're gonna learn a lot about Hobbs in this chat.
So Tom Savini posted a couple of pictures up on his injury. He's gonna be fine. It's gonna take a little while for him to heal up. So
yeah, I did a horror news thing, and I posted an article that showed some of his injuries on it. I forget what day it was. I think it was like the day after he got hit or something. But yeah, if you go to my channel and go to the horror news, it'll say Tom Savani on it, and they'll show me go over the article. And I just kind of skip because I don't know if they're too gory for YouTube, so I just kind of like go over it kind of fast with the pictures.
I still have a lot of those parties, Jen, on tape. I don't know that we should ever play them back. I've got them on DVD. I'll probably never send them to anybody. I used to record all of my Halloween parties. I have the one she's talking about, actually, the when we played Southern Comfort beer pong.
Oh.
Every year I would throw a Halloween party and I would film it every single year.
Thanks for coming in, Dan. Happy birthday again, sir.
Take care, Dan.
Take care.
Oh, Tristan, I'm pretty sure that National Lampoon's Animal House was a very close. Just remember, I would have 30 to 40 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. We would play beer pong and we would play flip cup, and it would be wild. Let's just leave it at that. I had a proton pack that I made, or that I bought from Spencer's Gifts, and it would disperse alcohol to people.
My husband used to buy our alcohol because he knew us back in teenage years, and he's older than me, so he used to buy my alcohol when I was a teenager.
Look at what she put. Look at what she put. She forgot about the tapes. Jen, don't worry. If you never want me to post them, I take cash or check.
That's a whole new spin for Dash on Horror there, Josh.
I'm gonna let you guys read the last comment.
Did somebody say boo?
Yep. There's a. Let's just put it this way. There's a lot of those on that tape, and they're not just mine. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kind of glad that about the only person that's known me since I was like 14, 15 is him, but I'm a pretty boring person, so I don't have anything I don't have no big parties or anything. What?
I don't think you're boring.
Yeah, I am.
I don't. Don't tell me what I think. You can't tell me how to live my life.
Joe said the someone say boobs. Yep, that's the word in this. That's the word of the day here.
Yeah, I used to have this recliner at my parties. I would have where, like, when people would go to sit it, somehow it broke, right? So like the handle, like when you would pull the handle, it would just fall backwards to the ground. Well, I kept it at my parties just to film people falling. And and I would never tell people that it would tip over all the way to the ground. So people would get comfortable and ready to sit in, and they would just tip over and fall backwards. I used to film it.
Oh, nice.
Imagine people doing it in costume.
Yeah.
Now we know where Hobbs loves
That's
Halloween.
where mishaps happen.
That's why
Somehow
Halloween.
it broke.
Did they have costume malfunctions? And lots
When
of
they
them?
stayed on, yes, they did.
A lot of bananas and boulders running around.
Yeah. How the cops never came was beyond me. I don't know if somebody paid them off or, but
I'm sure they got boxes of donuts.
they might have been laced with something.
Yeah, no.
Maybe they're cream filled.
We're all reviewing Wild Eye stuff this week, Theo. A lot of us are reviewing Wild Eye films
Yeah.
for Wild Eye Week.
Yeah.
Let's see. So yes, I'm glad that Tom's gonna be back. It's the thing was when I saw that he showed pictures of it, I kept on thinking it's like, are these really pictures of him, or did he do his own injury makeup? I don't know why that came into my mind, but I'm just that's what I thought. I thought, did he do this? Did he do the pictures himself, or is this really him? Because he is Tom Savini after all.
Yeah, that sounds like.
What are you talking about, man?
He posted pictures of his injuries on his Instagram. Tom Savini did.
Oh,
But since he's a makeup artist, that's what he does for a living. He Boom asked, she said earlier about not showing the pictures. I'm going like, well, I don't know. Everybody else shows Savini stuff.
I'm talking about on YouTube because I did a segment where I talked about that, but you know how YouTube is, so I didn't know if his injuries were a little gory, but not bad. But I wasn't sure about like really showing them, so I just kind of like when the pictures came up, I kind of made them go up or down kind of fast, where you could still see them, but they weren't on screen for a long period of time.
all right, Jen. So let me explain what the channel's about. Well, you've known me for years, and you know that I'm obsessed with horror movies. You know that I'm obsessed with Halloween. You know that, obviously, based on the comments. But I decided to, a long time ago, create a horror movie channel. And a lot of these people here are my good friends from multiple channels. And we decided to make a live stream where we talk about horror movies, anything we want to talk about. And it gets kind of a little crazy after 11:30. Kind of takes it to another level, but maybe it's already starting early. And we just shoot the shit, basically. Talk about movies, life. We keep it drama free, though. We try not to talk about anything heavy, or we just try to have fun, I will do hot sauce shots from time to time because if I win a contest, they'll send me hot sauce. I've been doing that like on the stream, and a lot of shenanigans go on. What would you guys say we do here?
Fuckery.
That's right, Jen. Those are your favorite. That's true. I remember that about you. We're not telling you, Theo, because we're going to surprise everybody.
Did you get trapped in here? My son's closing the door.
The horror man has probably been collecting horror movies since he came out of the womb. She's having a blast. This is a byproduct of putting your channel out on Facebook. So what all would you guys say we do here? Anything else? I mean, I know we got fuckery, but anything? Cheetah, boom.
We do. We hype up our other friends here in the community. We talk. Talk about the latest horror releases. Now we have a new element that we'll be talking about. We'll be talking a little bit of baseball because we're all baseball fans. We found out.
Well, I don't know. Are the spices? I don't think are.
We are.
They're never. Oh. I say you guys never join in on our chat, so I just assumed you guys wasn't.
The only baseball they like is the Sandlot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandlot.
It's like when we get talking in our chat with baseball, it's just me, Hobbs, and Patrick.
I had no idea. I knew Hobbs liked baseball from last year.
Yeah. So Miss Lee wants to know a question from you guys. She wants to know what's everybody's favorite gory movie and why.
I'm gonna say
I'm not really
Hellraiser.
big into gory. Oh, I'm sorry, I talked over you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say Hellraiser, and Hellraiser was made in 1987, which is the year I was born. I've been obsessed with Hellraiser since I was 5 years old. I've read the books, the comics. I have merchandise. I have signatures. So I'm going to say Hellraiser.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't even think about Hellraiser. I was going to say Hostel because I don't know. I like the Hostel movies, but I'm not really big into a lot of like super gory ones, so I can't think of anything. The only one that popped in my mind was Hostel when I was asked that. But yeah, Hellraiser is a good one too.
Yeah.
I would say, like, for me, probably one of the goriest I remember and I really liked is probably the original Dawn of the Dead. It came out in 1978. That was extremely gory. It's the first time I ever saw anybody get sick at the theater.
Yeah, mine would be Dead Alive as well, Joe.
I seen not it was one of the newer Leatherfaces. It wasn't the one called Leatherface. I believe it was the one before that was called Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I believe that's the one it was. But I saw that in the theater, and they was having a part where Leatherface was like cutting somebody's skin off, and the girls were sitting in front of me like, ew. I just was like, what did you think you were seeing? It's like, really, what did you think you were seeing? You're going to Texas Chainsaw Massacre and you're freaking out because he's cutting people's faces.
Yeah, I'd have to say Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because that's been around for quite a while now.
Yeah.
You know, it's around my generation that, was in
Really,
theater.
Jen? I didn't know that. I didn't know that about you.
What?
Jen, I had no idea that Dead Alive was your favorite all-time movie. That's in 20 years of knowing you, I never knew that. How the hell did we never talk about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Learn something new.
yeah. I was at the theater one time watching Devil's Rejects the night that it came out, and the girl fucking passed out, and the ambulance, they had to stop the movie. And they had to wheel the girl out. She was in the middle row of the theater because she passed out.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
No,
Sorry.
I only saw somebody run up a theater. They were getting sick, and you could see them doing it as they're running to the bathroom.
What up, David?
That was gross.
Yeah, Theo, I've seen Scream 4. It does have some gory kills in it.
What up, Jay?
I think what makes Texas Chainsaw Massacre such a standout is the fact that it's not only is it gory, but it's the psychological aspect of it. Man, it just gets into your head. When she's sitting there screaming, oh, it's just like, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's so many of the classics that are like gory, but they still have like the scare factor. They're not like based on just like gore. Those are some of the best, like Hellraiser, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Some of those are like some of the best. And the Dawn of the Dead that he was talking about,
Yeah,
some of those are the best.
Oh, even
I'm sorry, Miss Lee. I'll be a better communicator, Miss Lee. I'm sorry.
Oh, Evil Dead. Yeah, Horror Man, Evil Dead. That's like one of my favorite franchises. Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, the Evil Dead's just like that too.
Mm-hmm.
The Exorcist. The Exorcist has some great shots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So David Newton used to call his recliners the flippin' fucks. I think that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I almost fell out of my chair laughing when I heard that. It's a David Newton special.
Oops.
Hatchet was good.
Yeah, so was the first Wrong Turn.
Casey.
Oh,
Exorcist got Casey into pieces.
I didn't mean to do that. Ignore my little dab.
The elbow cough?
I was trying to like scroll up on there and I somehow sent an emoji
Uh-huh.
She was trying to
See
do the
what happens
dab.
when I'm trying to work with two phones.
We're gonna put that live. We're gonna put the elbow cough live so everybody can see it. Look at the elbow cough emoji. Holy shit, that's good.
Yeah, I would say the.
Are there
the
any
creature-
characters that creeped you guys out or haunted you to go to this day? Is there any characters that creeped you out or haunt you to this day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers is Rachel from Pet Cemetery.
I
Have
can't
at
tell
it.
you.
Let's hear it.
I
Mine's
say also pets
Pazuzu.
them. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I talked over you.
So go ahead, Becky.
Sure, mine was Pazuzu, you know, and he was in Reagan's body. Just that
Yeah.
face, you know. When I
I'm
was
gonna say-
young and watched that, I was just like, that face just haunted me.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Zelda from Pet Cemetery, but I'll say Zelda.
I'm gonna
I
go
think
with
that
the.
was her name, Zelda. Yeah.
I'll go with Jeepers Creepers, the creature from Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, he was pretty unnerving.
That's interesting, Patrick. That's a different one. Vince, does anybody scare you still?
No. I don't get scared. I think that part of my brain is dead.
That's a good question. I mean,
Freddie used to creep me out. Papa says, yeah, my son and I try to have him watch a few horror movies. He couldn't do Freddie. I still don't think he could do Freddie. But he's not really into him, so he don't really care.
yeah, I just found a copy of that for the first time.
The kid from Babadook. I just want
Freddie
to kick
is my
him off the
villain
cliff.
boyfriend. Could you care to elaborate? Freddie is my villain boyfriend. Could you care to elaborate, please? Yes, Casey, the kid from Babadook is fucked up.
Yeah, just want to kick him off the cliff.
Yeah.
That's one thing I couldn't stand about that movie. I couldn't get through it. I know that's like part of
apparently
the movie.
Freddie is in the chat.
I think that's that's the same people. A lot of people said the same thing about Cujo. Is that little boy in the car was just screaming over and over and over. I think there's something to be said about kids in danger.
Yeah,
that
Freddie's
really,
my favorite character as well.
I think kids in danger
Go ahead,
is what
Patrick.
really. I think kids in danger are just something in us, that just unnerves us.
I don't think the kid in Cujo don't even like hold a candle to the kid in Babadook. At least that's my opinion. But yeah, he doesn't even hold a candle.
What about the kid in the original Omen?
Oh yeah, he's creepy.
His smile,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, you're definitely the devil.
They did it for you, Damien. I did it for you, Damien.
Yeah, exactly.
Greetings, Andy. Welcome.
But yeah, that kid's really super creepy. I brought my second tripod. I should have set this up so I don't have to keep holding on to this.
Yeah, I guess that would cause someone to lose their mind. Their kid just kept on screaming.
Yeah. Hello, Boomduck Charlie.
Hi, Boondock Charlie. Welcome.
Welcome to our
Hello.
nonsense.
Boondock Charlie is a yeah. Welcome to our nonsense, and subscribe to Boondock Charlie. Actually, I can't say that word. Follow
Bad.
or connect with Boondock Charlie. He is part of the van life community,
Oh,
and he
okay.
is fun
Good.
to watch. He's a lot of great content.
Nice. Definitely check it out.
No, he's not Charlie Bucket. Stop.
Oh no.
So, was everybody enjoying Wild Eye Week? I mean, I know we're not discussing our titles, but is it? Do you guys feel like it's hard to come up with so many titles within a week span?
I think since the Spices told me about that Wild Eye app, I think I'll be all right because so far I've got both my movies off that app.
I almost said you got. My phone was cutting out for a second. They said I got both those movies off that ass.
Maybe. No, there's a Wild Eye app that the Spices was talking about, and so I got it on the Roku, and that's where I picked up the two that I did my reviews on so far.
It's nice,
I got
isn't it?
yeah, the Queen Crab, and mine didn't have ads in it. Does yours guys have ads when you watch?
No.
No, okay. I didn't know because it like breaks and it'll say loading, like it's gonna go to a commercial, and then it doesn't. So I was like, is mine just messing up and it's supposed to have commercials? Because it did that for both movies that I watched.
It does that on every movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared to show the mug tonight, Jen. If you follow, I try to do it every other week. Some nights I just hide behind the icon. Sometimes I show the mug. It just depends on how the hair looks and how the mustache looks or how the beard looks. You know.
Yeah, Theo, I'm hyped about Willy's Wonderland. I'm totally buying that when it comes out. I absolutely love that movie.
Joe's had his reviews for 2 years not ready to go.
Willy's Wonderland comes out on April 13th.
Yeah,
Hey, guys,
I know I'll be
right
buying
back. We'll be right back. We have to step away for a minute.
No.
it.
You know what? She's absolutely correct. I should be prepared for the podcast. She's absolutely correct. My apologies. We have a good time though. We have a lot of fun here, Jen. We got a lot of great people in the community. Some of the best people in the world are in the horror community, and the van life community, and the community of everything. We have a lot of different genres of people. Their channels are different genres of channels, and well, if you'll be here, then I will do it. Okay. All right.
Bill says he always shows his face.
David Newton in the house. People always like to say that I've got sleepy eyes too, and that my eyes, I look like I'm always falling asleep. But I think I look like a Furby. My eyes look like a Furby sometimes.
But Furbies are adorable.
It's true.
Hey, guys.
I don't feed me after midnight or put water on me.
Yeah, but what if I want a flasher gremlin for my own?
You say a flasher gremlin?
Yeah, you know the one that was like,
Oh, yeah.
Um, it is what is van life? It is a community of people that are choosing to live off the grid in vehicles like Jeeps, vans, cars, RVs, and they're trying to kind of live a different type of lifestyle.
I was gonna say they live in vans down by the river just to be funny, but I thought it might have been inappropriate, so I didn't say it.
No, I think a lot of people would laugh at that. I always look high. That's what everybody says. I always look high. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I just don't want to say it. Because I
Do I
got
look
high.
high?
Because I got high. Because I got high.
I like the old
Light it
version
up.
of that
Smoke it
song.
up. Toke it up. Inhale. What's up?
Did you hear the new rendition of that song?
Because I got high.
Yeah,
No.
because they made it all positive and everything. It's like, no, I like the old negative song.
I mean,
I haven't heard the new
Like
one.
everything goes downhill.
who redid it? Carrie Underwood or like?
No,
Oh, what was his name?
the guy who originally sang the original song did a positive spin for medical marijuana awareness.
Ah,
Okay.
Wasn't it the same
I
guy
like
that
the
did the Colt 45 song?
Yeah, same guy. Yeah, Afro Man. Casey got the win.
Colt 45 and 2 zigzags.
Maybe that's all we need.
Boondocking Charlie wants to put that on his back bumper. You know what? That's a great bumper. High on horror life. We're gonna make T-shirts that say that. High on horror life.
Yeah, Casey, Afro Man redid it.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
I'll
know-
have
I didn't
to
know
look
that was
for it and
still on.
listen to it.
Yeah, I didn't even know I didn't know Afro Man was still kicking.
Can you see about DMX?
Yeah. He looks like he's dead.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, he's off life support now, right?
Yeah, he's off life support, but last article I saw, he is clinically brain dead.
Yeah.
But so I don't know if he's gonna be okay. So
You know, I don't know if Lando Calrissian did Colt 45. I think it was LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton.
So she would buy a shirt if it said High on Horror Life. So that means we're gonna sell shirts now that say High on Horror Life. We're gonna market it. No,
What was
I'm
that?
not getting the tramp stamp that says High on Horror Life.
Why not?
Cheetah, quiet. What's going on?
No, I'm just watching you guys talk about Afro Man. I'm bummed out about DMX. That guy, you know, if he has such natural charisma. He could have just been he could have been a huge star. Huge.
Thea, we're not ignoring you, buddy. There's just a lot of people chatting at once.
Oh no, Theo, we're not ignoring you. It's that people can't tell you what they're going to be reviewing for Wild Eye Week because it's all a surprise. See, that's the whole thing. If people are going to be, you got to be surprised. You got to come watch their channel.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, because I was thinking about DMX, and he did a lot of fun movies.
And Theo,
Yeah.
if you want to tell us what you got coming on the 13th, go ahead, buddy. We'll listen. Kaiju, I don't know if I'd ever make Hobbs merch. I don't know if anybody would want it. I would probably do it, but
Sure.
you know,
Hobbs merch.
I want one of your face that covers up my whole chest.
Yes, that way I can walk down the street and be like, that's Hobbs.
And then on the back of the shirt will be a giant pumpkin and a box of donuts.
Then we all
could
have
do,
to buy it, and then we all have to wear it on the show.
we could do a Hobbs Furby.
Yeah.
And then we'll call it the Hosputacular T-shirt.
Jen, every year I do a Hobbs Spectacular. My channel is a lot towards Halloween. I do a Hobbs Horror Spectacular giveaway at the end of the year, every year. And we celebrate Halloween in October every week we're going to do a stream where everybody has to dress up. And there's going to be contests and prizes and mass hysteria, dogs and cats living together. I understood your question, Theo. Just tell us what I get you, Theo.
You can't have high on a horror life without Hobbs' eyes on it.
So we're going to take a picture of my eyes and put it on a T-shirt, and then we're going to say "Hi on Horror Life." Eating a cream-filled jelly donut.
It's got to have red cream, so it looks like a killer donut.
Or green. It could be alien.
Sure.
But what about how are we going to incorporate the hot sauce?
We'll put it through the donut hole.
Or have a donut coming this way and the hot sauce bottle coming this way.
Here's what I was thinking. You know, they have like a bowl, how you smoke out of a bowl. I can make a bong out of a hot sauce bottle and put it on the shirt.
I like the idea of double fisting it.
We've now reached the adult section of the midnight hour, folks. If you are under 16 or...
It's 11 o'clock. It's time for madness to start.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top.
Okay.
All right.
Look at us. We are busy tonight.
That will be Jennifer. You need to come back here in a couple of weeks. Hobbs will be trying a new hot sauce that he won. Your anus burns, and that's going to be some quality entertainment.
So you realize she has no idea what you're talking about, and you're bringing up the name of the sauce.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She just needs to show up 2 weeks from now. That's all she needs to know. To show up for 2 weeks from now, be entertained.
Yeah, I didn't know he was doing it on here. I thought he was doing it on something else. So yeah, we'll have to watch it. Take that. I felt sorry. I wanted to pass milk through my computer when they did it, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh yeah, me too. Well, I mean, when Vincent and Becky did theirs, I was sitting there just watching Vincent's head turn red. I was just like,
I know. I was like, I felt so bad. I was just like, I want to pass milk through the computer screen.
And this is what's coming to me to drink next week. On the stream next week, I will be live. You will be seeing me because I'm going to do the hot sauce challenge. So, Theo, we can arrange that, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate that.
We got
like I have in previous videos.
We got a big plan for Wild Out Week. We're gonna finish trying a hot sauce with one of the films.
To finish trying the hot
that
sauce
actually is
with
a
one of
really
the
good
films?
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last video.
Oh, okay. I didn't think I heard you right.
7.
Does anybody want to?
Going
Does
out with
anybody
a
want to
bang.
tell her what the name of the hot sauce is?
Your anus burns, or the one we're gonna try next?
So the one.
Oh no, I'm sure she's talking about the one that I'm going to have to endure next week.
Yeah, it's Uranus burns. That's YERANUSBERNS.
Is it from Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you watch our video on it, there is a link in the description to get it on Amazon.
But watch the video of them tasting it.
I don't think. I don't know if she's got a channel where she subscribes to regular channels or not, but I mean, hell yeah, subscribe to or follow or what the fuck were my supposed to use? Connect with everybody.
I connect with you. You gotta be like the Barney song. You connect with me. Everybody connect with. I got that all messed up. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's been
I
so
connect
long
with
since I heard Barney.
you connect with me. Let's connect with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's been too long since I've seen Barney.
You know, I don't know if I can't say the word subscribe. Subscribe. Fuck it.
You can say subscribe on the live stream, but you just can't say it in the chat because that's what they don't care what you say in the live stream.
It's like in the movie Meet the Parents. Bomb.
Because Jennifer, what happens is that YouTube will come by and their algorithm will come by and they will unsubscribe you.
What they're going to do is they're going to come to your house. They're going to take your lunch ticket and your lunch money.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Basically.
So your donuts.
They're going to take your cookies.
Yeah.
They can have my lunch.
Yeah. Just put a little hot sauce.
Give them that hot sauce.
Yeah, give them some of that hot sauce before they take it. That'll teach them. Yeah, it's one of the YouTube stupid rules. You can't self-promote. You can't ask for subs. Like if you sub for me, I'll sub for you. You can't do that. It's just so stupid. But if you say connect, you're all good.
I think we should call it percolate. If you want to percolate with other people.
Ew.
If you want to get high,
the motion of the percolation.
If you want to get high, I just get when you subscribe to somebody, just come back and say, "I just got high with you."
Don't forget to enjoy the video, subscribe, and also percolate.
Percolate hard.
If you have not checked out my channel, please percolate by the end of the video.
Hey, if you percolate to me, I might percolate to you.
That's
Who
right.
knows? We might get a little freaky.
Don't forget to ring that bell and percolate.
Just remember, our percolation of the day keeps the doctor away.
You don't have to wait. Just percolate.
Remember, you get hairy palms if you percolate.
Or go blind.
I forgot. She doesn't eat cookies anymore. Her and David are on a really strict diet. They eat strictly meat. They're carnivores. They I don't think they eat bread. But like when I follow them on Facebook, and a lot of their meals are like they've definitely done well with it. But a lot of the meals they eat are like protein based. Like I had like a hamburger with no buns today, and then like a steak wrap with no wrap.
Okay.
Yeah, did you know some fast food restaurants actually have like a diet burger that you have lettuce as the bun instead of bread?
Yeah. It was either Cody or John from Project Ellsworth. They did that with Five Guys. They went to Five Guys and they got their hamburger served wrapped in lettuce.
Jason's quoting Mr. Hand from Fast Times. What are you people on dope?
Something like that.
All I need is some tasty waves and a cool bud, and I'm good.
Have a good night, Charlie.
Good night, Charlie. Come back and see us, Boondock Charlie. We are a hoot and a holler and a hoot.
Well,
Pizza with turkey instead of crust is really good. I've never heard of that. Pizza with turkey instead of crust.
Now, I've heard of cauliflower crust, but never turkey crust.
I think it's actually a really good idea. One of my biggest problems is probably bread.
Yeah, I don't think I want to give up bread. But I did have to give it up for one time, and I ended up losing a lot of weight. But I couldn't eat pretty much anything but oatmeal and yogurt, so that's probably why.
See, I don't think I'm one of those people that if I lost a lot of weight because of the size of my head that I would look really like the way that I would look, because I feel like I would look like a bobblehead. Or maybe a Funko Pop. Thank you so much, Theo. The Spices are chatting amongst themselves. They're contemplating whether or not they want to be on the midnight hour anymore.
We wouldn't miss it if you made us.
The Cheetah is completely frozen. He's either watching a movie or the content is too much for the Cheetah tonight.
We could be contemplating.
Yeah. Oh.
He done left. He said, F you guys.
He told us we smell like biscuits.
Doesn't anybody fucking knock anymore? Her sleeping husband is a really good friend of mine too. I grew up with both of them, and Dave can laugh pretty good. he's always been a really funny guy too. Like, I shit you not, I've got a picture of Dave and me when we were in kindergarten somewhere in this place. As soon as I get out on parole, I'll go find it. No, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. The Cheetah. He was back, but he's gone again.
Like, wait, I don't know if I want to come back.
There she is, the Cheetah.
All right, yay.
You were given a Funko Pop today, Papa?
Oh, for Easter.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, people, I gotta get back to work. Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye.
guys, take care. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Is Fast Times coming to Criterion? Because I'll pay $50 for that.
I don't know.
Yeah, they've done some big big pops now, Papa. I saw one for Superman, and there's one for Ben Grimm, The Thing. They're huge. I saw them at Target.
Do you guys want to tell Miss Lee what your channels are about and explain to her what you guys do, and so she can learn about you guys too, and she can percolate with your channels?
Sure. Go ahead, Boom.
Mine's mainly horror, but sometimes I post videos of the animals. It's basically whatever comes in my mind to film, I film and post it. But it's mainly horror. I do horror news and stuff like that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much I do too. I just do film reviews and a couple of series on the channel.
Patrick has an awesome co-host named Paladin, the Cheetah Cat. He is the mascot of the channel, and he does a lot of videos with our good friend Patrick. And
yep, he's part cheetah, part cat.
He comes from the same family as Heathcliff at Garfield.
I I would say Rogue is my mascot because if she's not like at least in the video, she's at least with me, like nearby where I'm filming. She's always like up my butt.
I think Miss Lee should do a channel. I think she should make content. I've been saying that for years.
Uh,
How did we get into our? How did you guys get into your channels? How did you find out about the channels?
I was basically
Joe.
since I was out of work and I was getting like depressed because I was just sitting around just watching TV and whatnot. I think it was because I've been on for a little over a year now, and I decided, just to get a hobby, and my husband suggested either like podcast or YouTube, and I didn't feel comfortable just talking to because podcasts, a lot of them are not like live or whatever. You just like talk. So I was like, I don't really know how to do the podcast, so I just started doing videos instead, and just gives me something to do since I can't really do much anything else.
My channel started. I got inspired by watching Dan from Reject Films. He was here earlier tonight, so I went ahead and got a phone and started making started my channel and started that way. But I had met a lot of the people from the community before that I started making videos though.
I had a drunk binge one day and I decided to make a horror channel. That's no shit. I was like, I wonder if people make horror movie videos on YouTube. And this is after I got back from a horror movie convention. I heard people talking about it and I was like, damn, I wonder if people actually do stuff on YouTube for horror. And then like 7,000 people at this convention, all of them kept talking about, check out this channel, check out this channel. And I was at a hotel and I like I said, I'd been partying all night at the convention. And I looked and man, sure enough, there were tons of people doing horror movie content.
Yeah, I used to just either share my opinion on either Twitter or Facebook of, a movie. And I was like, I basically was doing it already, but I just didn't like film like my opinion about the movie or whatever. So I just basically got that. We just I first started filming on my phone and then I ended up getting the camera. Then we got the backdrops and then now I got a bunch of cameras and slowly building up. Now I just got that new fancy editing stuff, but I'm still learning how to do that.
She's using a Super 8 for her YouTube video.
A what? A Super 8?
A Super 8 camera.
Oh.
That's right. Jason, you and I are hibernating, waiting until October 31st to wake up. That's true. That's true.
I actually wrote a blog. I have a blog I wrote that I started way before I did the channel. And so I've done over 500 reviews and 125 interviews. And so I got that. I just used this. I started the channel as another way to help promote my blog.
Jen, are you talking about what I said is legit?
Yeah, that's a good origin story.
Yeah, she knows a lot about everything. A lot of stuff. Like me and one of my friends, Brandon, a different Brandon than Cheetah, is one of her friends that she lived, I believe, on the same road with, and he's really into Halloween too. And we would go to conventions together, Halloween parties. We would go to horror movie marathons. Do you think her channel would interest you guys that she just put up?
I'm trying to read it. It's real tiny.
Her channel is about philosophies or shit about nutrition. I think people will be interested in that, right?
Actually, nutrition channels are huge. It's a very popular. It's a very popular subject. Your channel would grow quick, especially if you did recipes.
How do I come across without being a dick when I say this? But she has posted videos about her and Dave and about their change in diet and things, and it does look like it's helping. But I'm not gonna talk about like numbers or anything because
Well,
I'm not. But I do think it's cool.
No. It's a very popular subject. I mean, of course,
Yeah.
like with all of us, we all have to promote our channels. You like
Yeah.
doing this live stream here helps us grow our channel, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then when you talk among your friends and peers, you post a link on your Facebook page or your Instagram page, and people find you. You connect with other people. Like if you want to connect with everybody in this chat, there's a Saturday chat called Coast to Coast, and there's a Friday chat called Super Slash Brothers, which Jason, Horrific Nightmares JM, and the Horror Man, they host that show. And then on Saturdays, David's Horror, I don't know if he's still here, but he's one of the hosts of the Coast to Coast show. And you just build a community.
It's the best people I know, other than some of my really close friends outside of here. The community is some of the best people in the world, honestly. Jason, you're going through the motions. What are you going through the motions about, buddy? Just the channels, or is it a locomotion? If you think you got the knack, whoa.
I know I've got to get me more. I had a schedule there for a little while, like things set, like I was doing videos like daily. I'd like film a whole bunch in one day, then schedule them out daily. But I don't know, I'm losing sometimes I can't go up and film or whatever, and then it just throws me off my schedule. Then I have like videos posted this day. I need to get back onto a set schedule.
Now see,
that helps a lot too, having a set schedule.
Yep, I agree with you. Now she's talking about there's a carnivore. See, there's another dimension, guys. We can be part of the carnivore community if we want. There's a whole bunch of people that are dinosaurs, and they talk about how they eat meat. How cool is that? The carnivore community.
Nice.
Interesting. Now, we probably have some vegans too, but, Cheetah, you're quiet. I'm not used to you being quiet like this, man.
Oh no, I'm just letting you guys have your, you guys have a lot to say tonight, so I'm just kicking back and relaxing.
Carnivores, they are werewolves, right? Like the cheetah eats turkey, like turkey treats.
Yeah, the cheetah is a carnivore. Make no mistake about that.
He's a were-cheetah.
Yeah, he loved that. yeah. Hobbs sent him a huge bag of a turkey treats.
Nice.
You're not at all, actually. On any level, are you bombarding the chat? We're having a blast, actually.
Oh no, yeah, no, not at all. Nope. Well, it's how you gotta, get involved in the community.
The swirl is interested in the carnivore community. See, so you think about it, carnivores are kind of like horror. I'm sure there are things in the horror community, or there's movies that people eat like meat, and right, like movies where there's carnivores, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There are juggalos as well in the community, indeed.
Yep.
Lycanthropy.
I started my channel because I needed an alibi.
Jason. If you have seen or know about Jason, Horrific Nightmares JM, call Unsolved Mysteries.
if you use one of us as an alibi, you need to like give us a heads up somehow.
If you have seen Hobbs Horror, do the percolator. Carnivore is any living thing that eats meat exclusively.
Which werewolves are included in that?
If I eat a peanut butter sandwich, am I carnivore since it's a protein substitute? Cheetah, answer that one.
What was that again? I'm sorry, Josh. What?
What Cheetah? What's going on? What are you? Are you talking to? Or what are you doing? Are you at the club?
No, I was actually looking up Jennifer's Instagram page so I could give her a follow.
I was asking you, if I eat a peanut butter sandwich, does that mean I'm a carnivore as well?
No, that means I think you're vegan.
Serial killing stuff these days.
Yeah, no.
Werewolf drinks Slurpee. Yeah, it's like the Slurpees that they made in what was that TV show with Drew Barrymore? Santa Clara. Werewolf can have those Slurpees.
I know the perfect movie for Jennifer. Cannibal Holocaust. No.
Oh.
No, we're not recommending a Serbian film. Don't even bring it up.
I haven't seen that one, but what I've heard about it, I don't know if I'd want to.
I cannot let either of you watch that. I'm going to have to block both of you from watching it.
I seen Cannibal Holocaust, but I watched it with when Joe Bob played it. So Darcy had like warned us when the bad parts had came, so it wasn't as bad. I mean, it was bad, but I had people to hold my hand.
Yeah, there's another one on Holocaust. It's called Cannibal Ferox. It's got some of the similar. Yeah, I've got both of those, of course, but I'm nuts, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a movie that's kind of like Hostel or a cannibal movie, that Tourista movie, I think it was.
Tourista.
I don't remember. I don't remember. Did I show you guys the movies I got?
You did, but remember they were kind of separated out a little bit because they're in your storage or something. So.
I mean, the ones I just bought not too long ago.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if we did.
Oh, whoops.
Oh my God, she brought up the human centipede. Oh my God, this is the question of the you wanted the comment of the chat. Here it is. Listen to this shit. True question here. Is the human centipede movie carnivoristic? Would all three carnivores be the head and eat only the meat? Excuse me, I'm gonna go throw up.
They oh man, here we go.
Hey, Boom, ask your husband that question about that movie. What people he might want to add. He sounds like a funny guy.
What do they say? You are what you eat. So I guess if the head ate meat, I guess that would make you a carnivore.
Anybody in the chat, please elaborate, because I don't even know what to think about with that question.
Did I scare you?
I cannot believe she just asked that question. Like that is major fucking props.
That's a good, yeah.
That's a great question. So if the head of the centipede eats like real meat, like maybe they have like, I don't know, like a Skyline chili dog or something.
Oh, did you have Skyline this weekend, Hobbs?
I did not. No, I didn't, even though the games were on. I'm trying to watch my diet also. And there's Casey with response. I think yes, because in theory, one shared digestive tract is correct. I agree with that, but does that make you a carnivore?
Oh.
Hello, scary
I agree.
people.
Theo,
Okay,
don't
I
answer
brought
that
him in
question,
here so
buddy.
you guys can hear the response. Now go ahead and repeat that question you wanted to hear.
Okay, so in Human Centipede, if you're the head centipede and you eat meat, does that mean the other 3 people are carnivores?
No, because they're eating feces. There's a little bit of protein left in the poop, but there is no more meat in the poop. It's all protein and feces. They're pretty much vegetarians at that point. Does that meet with everybody else's answer?
You know what? I think everybody's kind of agreeing to that.
Okay. My work here is done.
But we loved your response.
Hey, no problem. I'm going to go back and watch my Ancient Aliens. That should be a surprise there. You should look up the 140 million year old hammer.
I think the 140 million year old hammer on YouTube.
Said he's looking it up on YouTube?
I guess.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it on
Okay.
YouTube?
Yeah, it should be a snippet or two on YouTube. But it's a sledgehammer buried in stone, and it's carbon dated 140 million years old.
I definitely want to check that. Are they trying to restore it or something or get it out?
You can't get away now. You've been dragged in.
No, it's encased into the stone, and they have carbon dated it to be 140 to 144 million years old. And then and when you look at it, it looks like a modern day sledgehammer that you can buy at Lowe's or Home Depot.
Do you watch Forged in Fire by any chance?
I don't know what that is.
Where they make swords?
When
they make swords.
Oh no!
That sounds like that'd be something. That's awesome. I have to look that up.
Yeah, but the head has the pure octagon shape like you'd find at Lowe's or Home Depot. You know how it's like usually 8 inches long, and then it's like an octagon barrel shape, but in the middle it's square with where the wooden handle goes through the middle. I forgot what the heck that thing was called, but it looks like a modern day sledgehammer. It's encased in 140 million year old rock.
Wow.
Yeah, and the wood is so old that it's petrified into stone, and they carbon dated everything on it, and they were like, yeah, this thing is 140 million years old. And even mainstream science said, yeah, it's 140 million years old, but there's no humans on the planet at that point in time.
That makes sense.
So the question is did it fall through the Devil's Triangle or the Bermuda Triangle and get time warped all the way back into the past where it got trapped in the rock?
That's an interesting question. Jason or Patrick, do you have a response to that?
No.
Papa just said, and we've reached the feces eating section of the chat.
I'm out. It's gross.
Well, you're the one who brought it up. But yeah, this movie, I'm trying to get it in the camera. This is one I was talking about that I just bought that I think it's kind of, if I remember correctly, it's kind of like almost like Hostel, kind of cannibal.
So Project Ellsworth, John, he gave that one, how do I put this? His wife was going on vacation, and before she went on vacation, he had her watch that movie to fuck with her.
What, the one I just showed up?
Yes. Yes.
That would be messed up. It's been a long time since I've seen this, so I can't really say exactly. I remember in it like tourists get kidnapped or something. But I think it's been forever since I've seen this.
He said it messed with her a little bit.
But yeah, I saw this when I went shopping. Was it yesterday or day before? And I had to pick it up.
Did you get a good deal on it?
Maybe. There's no price listed on here, so I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how much I paid. But I bought a lot of stuff, so I can't really like separate how much the movies were. 'Cause we bought other stuff, so I don't.
Jen, if you go to my channel and look under the channels that I'm subscribed to, you should be able to. I have a channel list to everybody. You should be able to go in and just hit subscribe or subscribe, but we're using the word follow. And you can find everybody.
Yeah.
That just looks stupid.
It looked like some of those movies had disc replay prices on it. Is that still a disc replay store, Boom, or is that
Yeah,
totally
it's
different?
Mega Replay is used to be called Disc Replay, so it's changed the name. But
I saw that. I saw the family video. I saw the family video movie you had there. I saw the price on there. I was like, hell yeah, still out there.
I think that the Lees come to Michigan sometimes, Patrick. I think they drive. Don't you guys drive to Michigan sometimes, Jen and Dave? What's up, creepy Calvin in the motherfucking house?
and my dog was napping, so when I walked around to grab that movie, I scared the crap out of her.
I was asking, don't you guys go to Michigan sometimes? I was looking on your Facebook, and you guys sometimes don't you travel to Michigan? Don't you have family up there or something? Or over the roads that are made of Legos that are tipping over? What's funny is that like Michigan, their highway, their mile per hour is like 90, but in Ohio, the top we go out is 70. Some areas 80. So they want you to go 95 in Michigan, so you can just pop all your tires.
I have seen Ohio. I have seen people go 90 miles an hour in Ohio too, Josh, if not more.
And that is before they get arrested.
They do get arrested if they have Michigan plates.
Oh, she's got family in Battle Creek.
Yeah, that's on the other side of the state from me.
But the Cheetah is originally, but the Cheetah originally is a California boy.
Yes, but I'm a native Californian.
He used to surf and eat surf and turf.
Well, sort of. I used to boogie board. That was fun.
Now, see, I'd be right on my ass if I did that. They'd be like, I'd catch a wave and I would be out in the ocean saying goodbye.
Yeah. I used to boogie board down in the Southern California, but I didn't go inside the ocean when I got to Northern California because that's the goal. That's the red triangle. We always have.
Look at Shinobi. I can't drive 55.
What's the red triangle?
It's from like middle of California up to Oregon, and that's where they have a lot of great white shark activity.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you ever saw a shark doing that.
I did see a shark. I don't know what kind of shark it was, but we went swimming out when I was a teenager. We went swimming out to an outcropping of rock down near Huntington Beach, and we're all standing on the rock, and one of our guys saw a dorsal fin, and we just dove in and swam as hard as we could to get back to the beach.
You know what? That's the reason why you have such a problem with Ouija Shark. It's personal. It's a personal thing between you guys. It's between you and Ouija Shark.
Jaw sick, right?
Miss Lee, who are you? Somebody I know? Because I know a lot of people you know.
Yeah. See, Ben knows for the he's aware of the red triangle too. I have never been up to the UP. I have never gone. I've been here over 20 years. I still have never got to the UP. I've gotten as far as Mackinac Island and the bridge.
Mackinac Island is not good for Hobbs.
Mackinac Island. Oh no, you would love that actually, Josh. The Mackinac Bridge might not be for Hobbs. That bridge.
Oh no, I've been on that, but I don't think I can go party at the Mackinac Island anymore at this stage in the life.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't know they had parties out there like that.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to get a pasty. Have you ever had one of those pasties they talk about?
Yep, Lori used to make them all the time.
Man, those look good. It's like a handheld pot pie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she made
They're
great.
not called pasties, they're pasties.
Yep, they're pasties.
Cadaver Club in the house. Hey, we had a great question for you and Joe. I don't know if you and Joe, the horror man, were here for our question earlier, but I would love to get your guys' thoughts. Ben and anybody else that just added. This is a serious question. Like, this is up there with politics, government. This is all serious stuff here. Like, this is all about, like, saving the world, okay? If you're the head of the human centipede and the other three people behind you and you eat meat, are those three people considered carnivores or vegans? Or both? And go.
I think your husband's right, Boom. I think
like, this is something they're going to put on college tests, I think, going forward.
yeah, you're right, Papa. The cops in the college towns, they're really more anal than not. So if you go to Mount Pleasant or Kalamazoo, especially Ann Arbor, the cops there are real dicks.
What up, DJ?
Fecalvores.
So, yes. So, one more time, just so everybody gets the question correctly, that we're not missing anybody. And you can ask your folks and your relatives this question and anybody you're close to.
Luckily, there's no young kids watching.
Let's just say, and make sure to ask your boss this and everybody you work with. Just put this question out to everybody you know. If you are the head of the human centipede and you eat meat, the other three people behind you, are they considered carnivores? Or are they meat eaters as well? And go.
Patrick Cadbury centipede.
Patrick, you have to go back and look at Theo's question, please.
Okay.
While waiting to nice icebreaker while waiting to enter Sunday's church service. Now you need to get up on that minister stand or whatever it's called. I'm sorry, don't know. And announce this question to everybody. And
oh, by the way, David apparently has made shirts for our channel, guys. We're gonna have to go take a look and see what he. Thank you, David. He's made merch for us. And no, it's not a centipede merch shirt. But you never know. Maybe we can do that. Maybe that's where the next direction is.
Theo, I will answer that question to you after the show's over. I'll definitely answer that question for you.
Cat centipede.
that was actually the sermon today.
Jack says, I believe that they are guilt by association. They're forced cannibals. Furby eye. Furby eye on a work. We're getting merch created for us. We haven't even done anything.
Yeah, see?
Donuts and jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, that is badass. Yeah, I love that. I can tell you one thing: we are not going to do a shirt with all of our faces on the human centipede.
No,
that definitely will not fly. So that one will be declined.
Because isn't it only like 3? I don't know. I've never seen the movies, but
well, it depends. Part 2, you could have like 27 people.
Oh, I was like, there's more than 3 of us.
True story. And I'm going to say this one more time. just so everybody can hear the story, I was at a convention, and at the convention, they had a 25-person, it's on YouTube, human centipede at a horror con, and people were literally on the ground doing a Congo line with the fucking centipede.
That is so disgusting.
We're living in a different world, Cheetah. I mean, we got to get with the times. I mean, this is the norm now, you know?
I guess. Well, I guess if that's how you. Yeah, that's just really crazy. How many people
Patrick never is amazed by the shit that we do now these days. He's just
No, I should. This is you have to go a long way before you surprise me.
If we make merch, Theo, I'll make one for you, buddy. That's not offensive, okay? I promise you. Miss Lee gets 25% of those sales. Agreed.
That's right, David. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the caboose of that centipede chain with all the spices.
Hobbs is inappropriate. Why else do you think we're here?
Parental advisory.
No, greetings, greetings, Tracy. How are you? How's your
flooding? Oh my God, the midlife mammal's in the house. She is a very loyal and awesome YouTuber, guys. The midlife mammal. Yeah, I don't think we should re-ask the question, but Tracy probably would have a good response to this.
I don't think you should ask her that question, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come in there and say no to that. But did you guys see her latest video showed the flooding down in Tennessee? That's some crazy shit.
I appreciate you wanting my merch, Theo, and I'll make sure that it's not offensive. And I really appreciate you, Theo. We're not trying to ignore you, buddy. It's just we got a lot going on. A little more than I anticipated for an Easter weekend chat talking about the human centipede.
You know what, live stream is not a live stream until we talk about the human centipede.
Sorry.
And the thing is that it just happens sometimes.
You don't inhale.
If we ever need to phone a friend, we can always call in on Boom's husband as well.
Yeah, he's usually close by.
This is why I love the fucking
giggling.
community.
I don't know if he's laughing at me or.
This is why we love the community. The community is so much fun.
I can't hear you. You have to come in here.
Tracy, are you doing all right? Tracy had a lot of floods where she was at. Her and her husband and family experienced a lot of floods.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Did you want to come out here with me, Wookie? No. Okay, stay in there.
Don't think she likes the door shut.
All right, the swirl wants me to ask Tracy.
Yeah, I think Tracy knows.
I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Tracy's pretty funny. She can take a joke. Tracy, for you and your husband, have you ever seen the movie Human Centipede? Let me just start with that.
You know, if she's seen this, if she's an IS Midnight fan, I'm just going to be jumping up and down with joy.
And Mrs. Lee wants to take it to the late night discussion here at. We are still 15 deep at midnight on Easter weekend.
Okay,
discussing
so
inappropriate.
Go ahead and ask Tracy your question, Hobbs.
Okay, Theo, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Okay, midlife. This is a question that apparently has been passed around through sermons today. It's being asked through instant messages. Apparently, it's on all major networks.
Yeah.
And it's now being asked at schools around the world, including colleges.
It's a life or death question.
It's a serious. It's going to be on the government census next year.
It's imperative.
If you were the head of the human centipede, and you ate meat, let's say you went out and you had like a burrito or something, or you had just like the carnivore challenge or something, and you had 3 people behind you, and they were the other parts of the human centipede, after you ate, would they be considered meat eaters as well, or would they be carnivore, or would they be considered vegans, not eating the meat? Nice seeing you, Tracy. Take care.
Did they leave?
I can see it now. Let me tell you what happened over on her channel. She's gonna make a video about this. She's gonna go on her own channel and say, "You never know. You just never guess what kind of question I just got asked."
Oh, she can throw down some comedy, guaranteed.
And she can't stop laughing.
She's going to end up
no
having
laughing
to...
matter. This is a serious question.
But I think you need to extend it. You need to extend the centipede more than 3 segments. It's got to be like 25 people.
For all of you that have to get up for work in the morning, I sincerely apologize.
It's only 11. They're fine.
That's right. It only counts if you're on the West Coast, which means it's only 7 o'clock. Okay, Theo, enjoy your movie tonight, Theo.
I'd say the minute your face is sewn onto an a-hole, all worry about maintaining a specific kind of diet goes out the window.
We've destroyed David Newton for the evening. He is going to have nightmares all evening. David won't be able to do anything for a week.
He'll be hanging on to Sam. Hang on to Sam a little tighter there.
Tracy still has not collected herself to be able to answer the question. She's still laughing or...
I think Tracy, we need you to take this question and ask your followers on your channel. We need to know.
This is a serious question.
DJ Boy brought up a good point. What if the person in the end regurgitates and throws up and it goes back out the other side? Does that mean that it's a reverse vegan?
Oh.
I mean, it'd be like a reverse centipede?
Midlife is still laughing. She still cannot collect it.
Would that change the centipede into like a millipede?
I guess at that point you'd be a roly-poly, right? Like,
yeah. If you think about it, a roly-poly is in fact a human a centipede. He does go in a hole. He does go in a ball.
I'm actually going to see if I can find a doctor that's live right now and bring him into the chat and ask them. Oh my God, she did respond. I don't even know how to respond to what she responded, but
I just saw it.
Keep in mind, this is Boom laughing about this. This is the girl that said she would never ever talk or watch the movie Human Centipede.
I didn't say I wouldn't talk about it. I'll talk about it. I won't watch it.
And this has been the focal point for the last 2 hours on our chat.
I know probably enough about it. I could talk, but since I haven't physically seen it, I don't know like every aspect of it. But
well, actually, Tracy's still laughing. She still hasn't completely came to it.
For that matter, which end of said centipede gets the pee and which one gets the shit? I think they get them both. It'd be sort of like a Slurpee.
Oh.
Patrick is contemplating what he's doing with his life at this stage in the game.
Could be a milkshake. I mean, you don't think about it. Think of all the wonderful combos you could get out of it. Milkshake, get a malt, get a Slurpee, slushy.
My milkshake brings other boys to the yard.
That's immediately what I thought too.
Burrito. You get burrito. You can get a burrito out of it.
Sorry, I'm trying to readjust. I had to plug my phone in.
The mouth to the ass is using. I agree with previous comment about that would be all carnivore because poop is moving through one gigantic tract.
Mm-hmm.
Midlife is trying to ask her husband the question, but she can't really explain it properly.
Greetings, Mr. Bones. Welcome. We're talking human centipede.
I think that's why the little shock face, like, oh, he came in at the wrong time.
I hope you guys had a wonderful Easter. Let's talk about Human Centipede.
Yeah.
The least Easter movie there is.
The Cadbury Centipede.
That's right.
Jennifer said the protein centipede.
I have to agree. I think everybody would be considered meat eaters at that point.
Yeah, but I think Boom's husband's right though. I think after like the fourth or fifth segment, I think all the meat would already be chewed out, and so all he gets is shit.
But that would be over time because your body has to process the stuff first.
Well, here's the real challenge. You forget the meat. The real challenge about a human centipede is if you ate corn on the cob, would the corn make it out intact from the end of the ass? Or because you know how corn is always stuck in the ass, it never gets digested.
I guess it'd just be like a bullet and just keep on going.
Attention, if you're under the age of 16, please leave now.
You can actually bet on the kernels, you know. paint them different colors. Feed them to the first person and see which one comes out the ass, and you can
Patrick,
win.
you lost it, buddy. You're going on a different level, bro.
I mean, talk about NASCORN.
NASCORN.
Patrick is sitting back thinking to himself, "What have I done with my life at this? How did I get to this point?"
No,
I'm discussing horror movies and the Human Centipede at 12 o'clock at night.
I'm actually thinking I should actually have bought the damn thing when I had a chance. I didn't buy the Human Centipede, but I bought this. That should tell you about my horror. That should tell you everything.
According to the sequel of the movie, though, it's a lot more graphic.
$1.
Yeah.
For those who have not seen the sequel to the film, they add more people to it, right? So, they add more people to the peed.
To the bead.
She comes up with carnivore and horror movies and find fucked question to ask and discuss. Yeah, that could be your thing. That could be what the basis of your channel is.
Mr. Bones, how do I fast forward this video to the next subject?
Bones.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bones, you're in this sequence now and forever.
It's true. There's very little nutritional value in corn.
Yeah, but who cares? You put food coloring on.
I guess the people from the Hunger Games were fucked.
Shoot them through.
Thank you, Dave's Horror. We need that.
That's going to be the discretion on Hobbs Horror.
Especially with NASCORN. That's probably the best thing ever. Now, if they added NASCORN to Human Centipede, then I might watch it.
I might watch it too.
So what she's saying is there's not enough variety in what's being eaten, then she'd watch the film. So instead of it being a bowl of chili, if it was just like maybe like a cream corn can, she'd be fine with it.
We gotta do Patrick's version where you paint the different colors and you gotta bet on which one comes up first.
Meanwhile, Tracy still hasn't collected herself yet. She's still left.
You can paint little numbers on the side of the corn.
Hey, Patrick, look at the comment and look at the Tochi comment.
Oh, I didn't see Jennifer come in. Oh, the corn test, definitely.
No, she's focusing on your ass right now.
I'm seeing Tracy's look. Tracy says Daniel's looking for the human centipede.
Oh God, we're gonna. You know what, guys? We should have never brought this up. Oh my God, they probably don't even know what the movie is. I'm gonna get sued.
Yep. There's 3 movies of them. There's 3 human centipede movies. The first 2 are bonkers, and the third one is like not so bad.
Miss Lee was saying that corn would be good for a horror movie because it would make it out in the end.
Yeah. Instead of children of the corn, to be children of the corny ass or something like that.
Are you saying children of the cornhole?
Yeah.
Cornholio.
Instead of having guys throw beanbags into a cornhole, you can have people line up and shoot their corn into a hole. You know, like a mortar.
The truth of the matter is, I can't even imagine.
Shoot the kernels out.
Fire in the hole.
I'd like to apologize ahead of time for the family of Boom for waking up everybody in the whole neighborhood.
Everybody except my husband is upstairs.
Miss Lee would like to make a experiment with corn. The corn would be what she would use instead of a can of chili for the. We are still 13 strong, discussing human centipede after hours.
Well, as much as this is fun, we should try to talk a little business. We should talk a little business.
I don't think so. I think we should focus on shit still.
Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Just to let the people in our chat know that there's still 2 contests that are going on in the community. We have Cody, who's still driving for a 750 from H&S Collectibles. He's doing a giveaway. And we also have, I'm not sure if he's still here, but we still have Collector Man. Tristan, he's doing a drive for 250 subscribers, and he's also got a great gift package. If you guys can go to their channels, Collector Man is all one word. There's no space between it. So if you're looking for him, it's Collector Man, one word, and then H&S Collectibles. That's Cody's channel, and you can go over there and do a contest entry. Our very own Hobbs, Josh Hobbs here, he won the Spices contest, and he won a Steelbook Blu-ray of Mothra, and he also won the bottle of Your Anus Burns. So, congratulations again, Hobbs.
Thank you. I look forward to destroying myself next week. Thanks.
I'm back.
Some local people, some of the community passed numbers this week. A crazy. This is like the funnest channel in the last month I've seen is old as fuck reviewers, old AF reviewers, Ricky and Pablo. They just hit their 100 sub mark.
Thank you.
They just hit their 100 sub mark. Those guys are absolutely insane. Not only are they doing the chili pepper challenge, but the last video, one of the videos they put on, they ate dog food and cat food. They sampled dog food and cat food.
I wonder if they talked about the human centipede, though.
You know what? I think that they could do that if it was suggested. I bet they would.
To measure up, if you want to set the bar, and you want to be at one of the top, you want to talk about the human centipede. If you want to be a legendary channel, discuss the forms of the pede.
You know what? I'm going back. I'm gonna ask them to do it. I'm gonna make a special request. Let's see. Of course, we're talking the human centipede. We'll talk about another horror icon, a very well-known horror icon. who would have been 89. It was Anthony Perkins' birthday today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, how many of us here got their start in horror by watching Psycho? Psycho had to be a top 10 horror film for everybody.
Yeah, I would say
As
that.
far as influence. And IFC actually did a documentary on that movie. It's called 78/52. It was 78 shots and 52 cuts of the shower scene.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
I love how Patrick is like, he came back and he's very subtle. He's trying to calm us all down and like.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got to talk a little topics. Looks like Hobbs' Wild Eye review just dropped. What did you review anyway, Josh?
Huh?
Your review dropped, I think.
I just Hot Pocket dropped it. Hot Pocket drop it. Hot Pocket drop it.
Yeah. Oh God, of course. That's so you, Hobbs. That's so you. He reviewed Paranormal Halloween.
Yep, that's what I reviewed. I reviewed a movie called Caesar and Otto's Paranormal Halloween. I just put the video up.
Nice.
Miss Lee, she said she started her horror life with Nightmare on Elm Street and the Poltergeist movies.
Yeah, those are two very good movies.
Now, where we're from, in Miamisburg, Ohio, where she's from and I'm from, we used to have a place called Take Two Video. And you can go and you can get 6 movies at a time, I think there. VHS films, and they always had the Freddy standees there. And they always had like a lot of the horror movies were always, I remember the Chucky dolls would always be in the front window and it would scare the shit out of people.
Papa says Anthony Perkins, much like Clint Howard, always put. Yeah, he got really typecast real bad though after this. That's the problem. He got really typecast real bad after Psycho. It was hard for him to break out of that.
What the hell's Gusso milk?
I've never heard of that.
Will make you never watch poop related films ever. I have no idea what that is. Gusso milk's like sounds like something you would actually put down a centipede.
Patrick is just trying to keep the peace. That's all he's trying to do. He always tries to take it back to business, and he's like that boss that he's always trying to keep it professional, and he's got some delinquents like myself that make things hard for him,
Let's see. Yeah, the Black Bolt. Yeah, he was really good in that.
Yeah, don't ever look up Two Girls, One Cup, Patrick. Please don't.
I already seen that. I saw it when it came out.
I've only heard about it. I never saw it, but I don't think I ever wanted to see it.
No, you don't do that.
just for the record, that was macadamia nut. That was not chocolate.
I thought they could already make the Black Hole, but I haven't heard anything about it in a while.
The Midlife Memo has seen Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yikes.
Did you guys like The Birds, the movie The Birds?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Blu-ray set at home that has like The Birds, North by Northwest, and 2 others. I can't remember what the other Psycho's one, and I want to say Vertigo's the other one.
Those are all classics.
Yeah, I love Vertical. Vertical.
If anybody has an extra copy of Divine, Patrick can send you his email and his address in the.
For Vertical? I already got Vertical.
No, Divine Pink Flamingo.
Oh, no, you don't want to watch that either. Yeah.
I'm assuming that movie's really bad since you guys talk about it.
It's really nasty.
I've never heard of that movie till you guys start talking about it.
It's John Waters. I mean, John Waters is a great director, but he just went a little bit too far with that.
To be truthful with you, Casey, at my parties, it would not surprise me if somebody did eat poo. No. I can tell you that I used to do trick shots when we played beer pong, and I would do egg beaters and stuff mixed with alcohol and like different types of shots.
Well, remember
I don't think I ever ate any poo.
Remember that singer we were talking about last week, G.G. Allen? That's what he used to do. He used to perform and poop on the stage, and he used to roll around in his own poop.
Patrick's going to sit in his bed tonight, and he's going to think about what he's doing with his life. That's what he's going to do.
I kick myself every day, Josh, thinking of how, if I could only have booked G.G. Allen. What's the most obscure horror film you would recommend?
For me, that would be probably obscure, like weird, or just like scary, or
probably like a movie nobody else really knows about.
Oh, there it is. I got the answer. Gusto Milk is Japanese scat.
Oh.
Okay.
Casey is really coming through tonight. Look at him. The best part of waking up is 2 girls in 1 cup. I didn't realize Casey had such fun jokes.
Look at that. Derek comes back with the Poo Party Massacre.
Something she's never heard or seen of. Do you guys watch independent films, Dave and Jen?
Poop Away Camp. Oh, that was you, Patrick. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, Jennifer just confirmed there was never any poo at my parties.
I don't know how obscure it is, but I always suggest, because
a
lot of people really haven't seen it, is the bad CGI sharks. So that's always my go-to movie of suggesting to people.
So here's the thing, like,
yep, you
can recommend stuff to people, but you don't know how far you want to recommend. Like, if I knew someone, I haven't seen him in a long time, I'm not going to say to them, hey, you know what? If you guys aren't doing nothing this weekend, why don't you watch a Serbian film? But they may like it. You never know what somebody's speed is, you know?
Yeah. I don't have very many like horror people that are around me. I have like literally one friend in like real life that's like a part of the horror community.
Well, where I'm from is Halloween is pretty big, and where Miss Lee is from, and our good buddy Brandon, Halloween is huge, and horror was huge around here. But
I guess obscure for me would probably be the one I always tell everybody about, which I have to talk about this for a minute because I was really stoked on this. So I did my contest entry for Tristan's contest, and on it he asked a question about a movie, horror movie that people don't know about or like or whatever. And of course I put up a Dark Song. I actually got people sending me messages back that they're buying it. I can't say how much that makes me happy.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that one, Patrick. Papa, thank you, buddy. I agree. I hope you learn more good stuff.
Yeah, I'm really touched by that because that movie's really personal to me.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to see it, Patrick.
Yeah, that guy's that's just an amazing film.
But someone would like to explain to Jim what a Serbian film is? That's not me.
I've never seen it, so I can't. I just know it's bad.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
My good friend Derek, the Halloween Fiend PDX, just stopped in. Hey, Derek, we were just talking about poo.
I just thought he said just pooed in. I was like, oh, okay. It makes it.
If you guys watched the video I put on Facebook of his video, he found a toy at Walmart that teaches kids how to poop.
Yes, that's right.
It's a pony.
I saw that. I saw that. That was amazing.
That's where we're going. Like I said, Patrick, we're living in a different time now these days. You might have to get those toys. You never know what's happening these days. You start collecting those.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need a collection. Everybody needs a collection of poo figures.
Tochi just threw in sorority poop at the Poop Away Bolorama.
I should have brought at home. I have a little toy Princess Pooh. Man, I will have to bring it on next week. We'll have to semi talk about poo so I can introduce Princess Pooh.
Derek was yeah, you have to watch that video, Casey. That's a keeper. About the toy teaching me how to poo.
Andy, it's pretty bad, buddy.
Yeah.
I think though, based upon what you've told me, you might be able to handle that movie.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking.
Sorority poo at the Poopy Bolorama.
I
do believe there's an album title called Return to Pooh Corner. A Serbian human centipede. Oh my God. That's right. You can't mash those two together. A Serbian human centipede.
Well, that's actually a question I was going to bring up. I was going to ask everybody what their favorite horror foreign film is. Right.
I would say I got two. Two I could think of off the top of my head. Bait is like an Australian film. It's a shark movie. I absolutely love it. I know the CGI and stuff's not the greatest, but I love the concept of like the tsunami having the sharks go into the supermarket. I don't know. I really like Bait. It's like one of my top like 5 shark movies. And then into the zombie world, the Crockneys, I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. The Crockneys versus Zombies. It's like a British zombie. Yeah, it's like a British zombie movie, and it's freaking hilarious. I just absolutely love it.
I'm still trying to put that together, Derek. A Serbian human centipede.
I think a lot of people don't. When I know it's hard to remember that when you talk about foreign film, you have to include the English in there because really people don't really think about that.
Yeah.
I don't really consider English movies foreign film. I don't know why, though they are.
I would presume that horror porn is hot right now. I mean, I'm sure that it exists.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I've never seen it. I'm sure it does.
You probably just have to go back and look at my old collection. Probably find it. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, that's the only 2 I can think of off the top of my head that are like my favorite. I know there's others, but that's the only ones that's like coming to my head right now is Bait and Crockneys versus Zombies.
Look at Joe, the Poopet Master. There's Paladin. Paladin.
My Josie's in the other room just sitting there staring at me, wondering why I'm in here talking to myself, probably.
Tochi came in with, I know you pooped last night, instead of I know what you did last summer. I know you pooped last night. Derek said Count Ducula.
So does that mean that your spooktacular is going to become a pooptacular, Hobbs?
I don't know what I'm doing with my life after this conversation tonight. I may go into the poo industry and just I didn't realize it was going to be such a hot topic.
I'll go get Josie.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what really surprises me is when I started looking at some of these horror films, some of the horror films. You know, what really dominates a lot of the lists. It's like you really never think about it too much, but man, the French horror is really strong. Uh-oh, I hear a talker.
She's upset because she thinks the dog's gonna come get her since I brought her over here.
Yeah, kick his butt.
She's freaking out.
Kick his butt.
Yeah, the dog realized I had her in my lap, so
Patrick was bringing up French films.
Yeah, I think they're they're really, sheesh. You got High Tension. You got there's just a ton of, you got Martyrs. Just a ton of French films that are come out that are out there that people really don't know.
Come here.
They poop under the stairs.
Get up. Okay. Get up. Get up. Being a turd.
We are now calling our pets Pooh.
Oh, my dog. I tried to pick her up, but she's laying on her back in Belly's position, and I can't get her picked up.
Yes, Church was the cat in Pet Cemetery.
Oh, there we go.
Poop under the stairs. Derek. Hansel and constipation? Oh my God. Poops play. Joe, whoever slew Auntie Pooh. Oh God. Patrick is really contemplating what he's doing with his life right now. You know, he's oh, look at the wrong turd. That's great. Wrong turd too.
This is turd. This is my turd. Get right.
Oh, Rogue.
Yeah.
So the Conjuring's going to be dropping in. It's going to be dropping in June. So,
Boom. That's the same dog from a lot of different horror films. That breed of dog.
Yeah,
she's a mutt. But if you've seen Good Boy, she looks a lot like that dog from Good Boy. That's why when I did my thumbnail, I tried to recreate like the movie poster with her in my lap. And then I had her in my lap during the whole review.
Towards crap with her.
Poop NATO. Did you see that one?
Patrick, are we making you feel uncomfortable, buddy? Are you good?
Oh, well, considering I'm throwing up half the jokes, then yeah, I guess I am.
That's true. That's right. I keep forgetting that you're throwing out half the jokes.
Shat NATO.
Chicken poop. Let the right poop. Chardonnay.
Poop NATO.
But I just saw a comment from Andy who's talking about the Crockneys versus zombies. I think my favorite scene is there's like a chase scene with a zombie chasing one of the people at the retirement home, and the guy's got a walker and he's like going, and they have like chase music going, and he's like going in his walker, and the zombie's like going right behind it. It's so funny. Poopy shines or monkey poops. I think poopy shines. Poopy shines sounds better. Trick or poop. Oh, Bronco, you came in the wrong time, dear. Silent but deadly night. Nice.
And that is the comment of the day right there. She's got to leave. Poop train into bed. I had fun. See you next week so I can see Hobbs' asshole catch on fire live. Perfect. Thanks for coming.
We will have a full room for that, believe me.
Bronco Juggalo talks movies.
So the third Conjuring movie dropping in June. So that'll be good. I don't know. I mean, but I do have a question for you guys, because I was talking about this earlier with somebody. What actor do you guys like? I mean, if you think about this for a minute, which actor do you like on TV, but they just can't seem to translate from TV to the movies? It's like they're good on TV, you know, they're strong, but when it comes down to being in a movie, they just don't translate very well.
So they're good in TV shows, but not in movies? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for some reason, they just have a hard time connecting in movies. And the one we were talking about actually was Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Really? I don't know. I like him as Negan. I think he did. Well, that's the only TV show I know him in is Walking Dead. But
Brad just finished Kong versus Godzilla. Are you doing a review, Brad? Yeah, did you like it, Brad?
Yeah, we watched that the day it came out.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm going to watch it tonight, actually. I almost watched it earlier, but I wanted to film my review.
Yeah, it did well. It did well. It made $50 million this week since it's been released. I think it has a solid chance of making his money back. That's for sure.
I have to agree with you, Brad. I don't know if you know this a lot, but there's a lot of people doing this. I'm not for sure if everybody really has even put out that they're doing it. I know, Boom, you're doing it. You did Wild Eye Week too.
Yeah, I did one, and I'm gonna try my best to film one tomorrow. I brought my notes. I just don't know if I'll have time to film it. If I do, I'll probably do something like I did yesterday and go outside with my phone on the tripod and film something real quick. But I don't know. With so much stuff going on and not being home, it's been really hard to film.
A lot of people are doing the Wild Eye Week. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Mr. Bones did it too.
Yeah, Theo did one. He put his out as well.
Yeah, I brought my notes, so hopefully I will be able to go over the one tomorrow, and then I'm hoping I'll have time to watch and be able to do one on Tuesday. Cross my fingers. I'm doing the best I can.
She's currently away from her home and doing these. That's how much dedication she's got to it.
Hardcore.
And I didn't even know you were going to be doing them. Boom. You're right. We've got probably 15 to 16 people doing them.
Yeah, well, I didn't really confirm because I didn't know if I'd be able to or not. So
Yeah, definitely let Brad know. Like you put in the comments, let him know so he can put it in the. Like I was telling you guys earlier about this, if he doesn't know you're doing them, send them to him because he's creating a playlist.
Hey
Yeah, I
Tim.
think he commented on mine. I didn't get a chance to look, but I think I saw something pop up that he commented on mine.
Yes, anyone that wants to connect with anybody on this chat, connect with everybody.
Yes, please
Halloween
do that.
Fiend PDX, Derek, connect with him. He's got an awesome fucking stream too that he does where he's a DJ and people dance and get crazy and they do the percolator. Check out the Midlife Mama as well. Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies. I think I counted a little more than 12, Brad. Did you get bones, Brad? I'll leave a comment on Halloween Fiend PDX's channel and he'll connect.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Have Cheetah with you. I think you're covering stuff.
Yeah, I got Halloween Fiend PDX. I got them. I've got them
Midlife
connected.
Mama.
I don't know if they got me connected back, but I don't care.
Is Tim? Tim, what's up, Tim?
Yeah, Tim's in the house.
Tim Timony. Thank you, Jen. Okay, sweet. Maybe it is 12.
Yeah.
And Bronco, I should have one tomorrow, hopefully. Cross fingers. As long as I'm able to film tomorrow. In between getting my son to do his homework and going and getting a rim for a tire so we can go home and
Yeah, Dave's new video just dropped. Dave Maggot, he just dropped one for freshwater.
Holly's Hobby House. Hello.
Is Gary's Movie Emporium, is he doing Wild Eye Week?
Hi, Holly. How are you? This is Holly. Welcome.
Holly Hobby House, welcome. She's new to the community.
I met her through Tuber Chat, and her channel is outstanding.
Yep, my day two's up.
We're just talking a little bit of we have a community event going on called Wild Eye Week, and we're reviewing movies from an independent company called Wild Eye. So a lot of people in our group here, they review a movie one a day for a week. And the gentleman right above you, Bronco Talks Movies, he's the one that organized it.
DTN show in the house. Somebody want to do? Do you want to do the thumbs, Patrick? It's me, the DTN thumbs.
Oh, Nate's actually been in for a while. You just didn't see him, I guess. But no, he's been here for a long time tonight.
Oh no, the thumbs. It's me, the NTD show.
Oh yeah, it's me. It's me. It's the NDT.
Good night, Jennifer.
Please don't sue me, Nate.
Good night, Jen. Sleep well. Hope we didn't keep you up by being silly. Holly's got a lot of great stuff on her channel. She does a lot of good. I'm just kind of new to her channel. She's got a whole bunch of content on there. I believe she had some live animal for Easter.
Yeah,
some things going on with a lot of family vlogs and stuff. If you go subscribe to Derek, which you should on Halloween Fiend PDX, if you go follow him, put that you're from the Midnight Hour stream and get a shout out.
In fact,
I think I finally snuck in like a week or two ago and subscribed to him.
we're gonna have to check out. We have to give a shout out to David's Horror because he's already made some merch for us. We'll have to see what it is.
Yeah, you'll have to share it or.
Oh, I
chat
will.
things.
I'll share it to everybody. In fact, let me see if I can go grab it.
That'd
You guys
be
chat.
amazing. Did he actually do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna go check and see what it is.
Okay. Your channel is very peaceful, Holly. I'm glad that everybody connecting. That's great because we're stronger together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tracy, for coming by. Please come back. Oh, that'll be awesome. Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate that so much. Hobbs is going to be doing the hot sauce tasting next week.
Thank you, Tracy. Looking forward to
And we
everybody
might not
coming
talk
back
about
next week.
poop, but we'll probably be getting into the adult section at some point.
Yeah, just be prepared for a little bit of banter.
There might be some salty words being tossed around, along with some porn. But you can't do that hot sauce test, Josh, not unless you're ready for it. So you gotta have milk or ice cream or Pepto-Bismol or whatever it is, whatever Vince told you to get. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Fun.
Well, the thing is, like I told you, sometimes you got to give people a show.
Yeah.
I figure if I drink the whole thing at once,
that'll be it. We'll be losing our.
I think that'd be a bit much. I don't think there's anybody that's close to you that could go save you be in the chat.
No,
that's true.
That's a little much.
You need to go back and rewatch Vince drink his hot sauce. His whole head turned red, and that guy's a hardcore spice guy.
Yeah.
That's how you know when the shit's serious. When you see him, his head turned red. He goes from laughing to all of a sudden you're going like, that's really, really hot. That's really hot.
Bronco wants to let us know that we're copying him. We're selling shirts. We're in his Kool-Aid, and quit getting in his Kool-Aid and selling shirts.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be sending them a
We'll be
PayPal.
like the Kool-Aid man and bust through.
I hear you, Casey. I'm not going to drink it, dude. I promise you. Bronco does have some cool shirts for the Super Slash Brothers. Go check out his merch over at Teespring. And then we do not currently have merch, but we're going to be getting our own vehicles soon and our own houses supplied to us. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I think Hobbs already drank that hot sauce.
A Hobbs Horror Furby.
They'll take the vehicle by now.
I hear you. I wouldn't even know what to do for merch, to be quite frank. I wouldn't even know how to even fucking start something like that.
Well, I never planned for it because I don't think I'd ever be big enough for it. So I don't know if I'd ever get it or not. It's kind of why I don't really do contests either. 'Cause I'm not that big and I can't really afford to send stuff out. So I just don't really do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the affordability.
Yeah.
Everybody
Maybe
wants to be everybody wants to be the Super Slash Brothers. They set the stage for the entire community because they were the first ones to ever do a live stream.
Oh, really?
No, hell no. He's just kidding around.
Oh. Well, I mean, like part of our community. I didn't know if it was like the first.
Oh no!
I don't know. I just met.
I'm part of a bunch of different communities. So like, for me, you know, what we do is what we do. What they do is what they do. We're all cool.
Yeah, we all have different aspects of the show. That's really good. I mean, every show is different, so that's what I really like about it.
Yeah, I think Boom. I think to make a shirt, I think it's like $17.
Yeah, still 17 more than what I got.
I know. I'm not. Let's say I don't know. I don't know a damn thing about merch.
Yeah,
So you
I'm.
have to-
Even if
you have
I
to buy-
consider, I'm going to have to wait till I get bigger numbers before I even consider that. I'm sure they got big numbers. I don't remember what they got, but oh, the contest, yeah. Let's still with the contest.
I think I've got 4 Slash Brothers shirts.
Wow. Yeah, I'm with you though, Boom. I'm just too small to do something like that. No one knows who the hell I am. So,
Right. I get like 5 views per video, if that.
I think if we did just don't want to use the term wrongly, but if we just did a generic the Midnight Hour shirt with our names on the back of it, I think that would do well.
That's
could
right.
do well.
If you go through Teespring, they make the shirt, somebody buys it, and they take a cut. That's what it is. So you're really not out of pocket. Now that I think about it, you're right. It's true.
Huh? I guess you got to come up with a design then.
Derek is saying you can get a whole bunch of them printed and get an okay rate on them. Yeah,
Hey,
I mean Teespring, they take a cut and they make it based on each cell. Now that I remember that, that's exactly what they do.
Well, I want to get a little bit bigger if I do something like that.
That's right, Bronco. What he was saying. I don't. Actually, I didn't see David's merch idea, but maybe he'll send it. A skull with a donut around it. That'd be hysterical.
The sprinkles. Okay, I think we owe Casey a royalty for that.
Casey, will you draw it for us and we'll use it? A skull with a donut on it with a bottle of hot sauce that's shaped like a bong.
Oh, that would be cool. We have to have we have to have elements of each personality on the shirt.
Oh yeah.
So you could have a bottle of hot sauce for Vince and Becky. You could have a donut for Josh.
Good night, Nate.
You could have
Brad says he's not Motley Crue. I disagree. I have just as much fun with the Slash Brothers as I do some of the Motley Crue videos I've seen lately. Ben Grimm in the house.
It's interesting. Well, when we get a little bit bigger, we're definitely got to revisit that.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I mean, we can make them if somebody would buy them. It's like you said, they don't cost anything out of pocket. Teespring, I guess you make the design, and if somebody wants one, they design it, and you get a cut.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. All right, we'll talk about it this week for sure.
The funny thing is, it has to be funny. Like it can't be serious. Like it's got to have. Well, I don't know. Maybe a killer donut with. I don't know. I'm not doing the human centipede idea, folks. It's not happening.
No centipede. No centipede. I like the killer donut idea, and I like the little bottle of hot sauce. I like the hot sauce.
You like the idea of a hot sauce that's shaped like a bong?
No, I think drug paraphernalia. I don't know about that. I mean,
drug paraphernalia.
Yeah, if you made a bong, people might,
bone.
Huh?
You say bone or bong?
No, bong. People might not.
Oh, I thought you were saying bone.
No. Bong. No, I think just regular
from the bone.
A bottle of hot sauce that could represent Becky and Tim, and then the donut would be for Josh, and then you could pick out an icon for yourself. Boom, probably like a well, trying to think of what you can find something that you like.
Yeah.
Kaiju says that the Wacky World Lounge has 300 subs and he has t-shirts to go like crazy.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say do a skull and have the donut like a door knocker. That's a great idea. Oh yeah. Yeah, we would. I think I definitely. That would be cool looking to see. Can't do anything that could be copyrighted. Yeah, we don't want to do anything copyrighted. Definitely.
Yeah.
I do believe it. Yeah, you couldn't put a specific name on the hot sauce. It just says the bottle says hot sauce on it. A donut's public domain, so you don't have to worry about that. Wow. Geez. We'll talk about it for sure. I mean,
the quality of the shirts that I've gotten from the Slash Brothers and Brad have been really good too. Like it's not like that shit that you get like where you wear it and you feel like it's gonna like when you put it in the washer or dryer, it's gonna be the size of like a doll shirt. Like I've done that to my shirt. I'll show you guys a jersey I had one time when I played baseball when I was a kid. I washed it I still have it somewhere. I washed it the wrong way. And like it could fit Teddy Ruxpin.
If you watched it again, would it fit a Beanie Baby? Yeah. Oh.
Holly Hobby like that. Yeah, if it works perfectly, you can put it on a Bratz doll.
Yeah,
dude, that's so true. He had the dopest logo ever, and they gave him problems about his logo.
That just sucks. That just sucks.
Hobbs crop tops.
We're gonna do like Bronco does. He does Spanx on his channel. You can get slacks like women's comforting slack or women's like what do they wear? What the fuck do they call those things that the women wear?
Leggings?
Yeah, he has women's leggings you can get for the Slash Brothers.
Yeah, leggings and crop tops.
I was thinking about like maybe so we are kind of in a movement where like we want to represent women properly. I was thinking maybe like you know how women wear the headbands and shit a lot too, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe a midnight hour headband.
I cannot tell you the last time I saw a woman wear a headband.
Or a headband that looks like a donut. Like
Have you seen the one I have? I have one that looks like brains I wear every now and then. It's like cartoon brains. But I don't know, my head's shaped weird, so it always wants to ride up in the back. I have to like pin it down.
I've always wanted to do Hobbs Horror Spanx and support hose. Yeah, we can do Hobbs Horror garters. How about that?
So I was talking about this last night with Jason and Justin. We were talking about the Warner Brother Archives is closing. It closed the store on April 1st. So WBShops.com is no more. They moved the archives to an Amazon store. So if you want to buy Warner Brother Archives, that's where you go.
Thanks for coming hang out with us, Brad. Have a good night. So Warner Archives is closing? You can't get their stuff anymore?
You can through Amazon, and it looks like it's going to be strictly made on demand. What we're hearing is that's where it's going. The future of physical media. It's like Disney has already said that they said that they're going to be selling their releases made on demand. So like The Mandalorian will not get a home release. You can buy it, but you have to go through Disney's website and it will be made on demand. And that's what they're saying. That's the future of now. Of all for the big studios and all the big releases, that's how it's going to go. The smaller companies, I don't know if they'll be able to do that. So they'll probably be able to, distribute like they normally do. I just don't know where they're going to distribute that. So they might be forced to do it. I'm not sure, or they'll continue to do it through how they're doing it, through the internet. But the days of major studios releasing, going on Tuesday to see what else is yeah, it's a lot of it. So if you go and get like the new Godzilla movie, you won't be able to buy it at Best Buy. You'll have to go to Warner Brothers Amazon page and order it through Amazon.
Well, you guys know that I work for the TV industry, and we're busier than we've ever been in my entire life. And a lot of people are doing their on-demand stuff with the company that I work for. So, I agree with you, but I'm never going to stop collecting physical media. Never.
No, neither am I. It's just, this is not going to happen like tomorrow. It's going to be a minute, and people are going to have to get used to it.
That means save everything you guys have if you can. Don't get rid of anything. Buy another house if you have to, just for your movies.
Well, basically, you just have to, you have to be expecting. You have to expect that now. If you go out there and get a new season of the show, or a Castle Freak, or the new Conjuring movie, you might not be seeing a release of it, or if it is released, it's not going to be an overwhelming number. Maybe they'll make up 100,000 copies, and that's all they're going to make up. The rest of it will go through on made on demand.
Do what Cheetah does. He keeps all his movies in his basement. He has 2 movie stores in his basement worth of films.
I don't have the biggest collection, guys. I really don't. I have a lot because it's unorganized.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I'm just having fun with you.
Yeah, I have like 5 boxes of movies in my basement. Like not little boxes, like big boxes.
I agree again with you, Casey. It's gonna, I think a lot of people, I just don't understand the big box stores doing it. Because to me, honestly, I don't want to say it like, it's really weird, but when I go to Target, one of the things I go back to see what's new in the movie section. It's one of the reasons why I go to Target. I don't go there for much of anything else, maybe cat treats, but let's say I want to go to Target, and let's say I do have an extra $20 in my pocket. Well, now you've taken that away from me. Now I can't give you my $20. Hold on to it. No more impulse buying any.
Well, now everybody should get at least 1 pod for outside of their house for their movies. 1 pod per person.
I don't know how it's going to change around. I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen is here's what's going to happen. The streaming services, they're going to get as physical media becomes more and more hard to get, right?
Yeah.
The streaming services are going to jack up the price because it's not like you can go out there and buy the movie anymore. Well, I don't want to pay $8 a month to watch a movie. I'll just go buy it. Well, you're not buying it. And you're not going to be able to find it. You're not going to be able to jump in the car and drive to get it.
Well, you know what else though? But with streaming though, because the shit's getting it'll get so expensive because of the demand that people will go back to. It's back and forth. Yeah. Physical media will come back because streaming is so expensive.
Right.
Now you got every streaming service now. There's not bundles.
Well, let me explain what's happening in the industry right now, because like I said, I work in the industry. There are people that are getting Discovery Plus, and they're paying $6 a month for it only because they want to watch Discovery Plus, and all it is fucking reruns.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Yeah. So everybody's buying individual channel subscriptions, and by the time they're done getting all the ones they want, it's going to be just as expensive as having physical media, or paying for TV.
Yeah. They say cut the cord. What are you cutting the cord? You're cutting one cord and hooking yourself to another.
That's exactly what I tell my customers every single day.
Yeah,
every day. When you itemize everybody's stuff, what they're paying for Discovery, they're paying for Disney Plus, they're paying for all that stuff, ends up being about $90 to $100 just for TV.
Yeah.
But people love it. They'll do it. I see people's bills that are $200 to $300 a month, guys, and I'm not exaggerating. So keep all your media, because it might be worth a point down the road where there might be somebody that wants to watch a Serbian film, on a weekend or something, and that movie might be $500 down the road to get. Like everybody that's been saving all their movies and keeping their movies.
But some of those,
David, she's watching Dallas. Who shot JR? No.
Ellen.
Man, I remember my parents watched that when I was little.
Joe, what did you think of Kong?
I hear
that's okay, David. I've been watching a lot of Laverne and Shirley lately myself. Shamil Shamazel. And I've been watching, I'm trying to find Happy Days, but I can't find it on any streaming networks.
Pluto. Pluto has Happy Days.
I looked, I couldn't find it.
Did they take it off? Oh, okay, hold on.
I looked on Pluto, it wasn't there.
And my mom got to meet, I don't remember if it was Laverne or Shirley, but my mom got to meet there, and she got an autograph. She gave it to me, but I don't remember what I did with it. It's probably packed away somewhere.
That show takes place in Wisconsin, by the way. They work at a brewery.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Makes sense. There's a lot of breweries.
It's so funny because Dave's wife's making him watch Dallas. He's going to have to start wearing spurs and a cowboy hat soon. Did you like Laverne and Shirley, Patrick, and like all those shows back then? And
yeah, I mean, I watched them. I mean, I was more of a Happy Days guy than I was Laverne and Shirley, but I did watch them. Yeah, they're very charming. They were very charming.
Now, see, this is why the community works. Casey just told me that it's on Paramount Plus, so I got to look for Paramount Plus.
Oh wow, okay. Well, Pluto is partly owned by Paramount. Which is
why so.
Yeah.
I'm in Kentucky. Cowboy hats are not too uncommon.
Dave. Hey, Dave, did you send us that logo? Did you really design a logo for us, or was you having fun, by the way? Because I looked at my Instagram and I didn't see it.
No, I haven't seen the new Creepshow episode because it dropped like the day we left, and I didn't have time to watch it. And I haven't, I can't get Shudder on my PlayStation, and I don't want to watch it on my phone. So I'm waiting until I get home to watch it, so I can watch it on the big screen. But it looks really awesome. I've seen people like talking about it. It's like an Evil Dead nod, basically. I want to see it so bad.
Hey, Dave, did you send it to... I didn't get it, Dave, for some reason.
Wow. Yeah, they yanked it, Hobbs. It's Pluto yanked it, or CBS yanked it. Not surprised.
Oh my God, Dave just sent it. I have to send this to you. I have to send this to you guys. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, it's starting to be really what's really interesting too about the program is a lot of the studios are now they're pulling their stuff from other people's streams. So if you have a let's say Paramount with Happy Days, they're not going to let anybody else have it. Like Hulu or
That's good, Dave.
Disney Plus, they can pull it.
Well, the problem is everybody's feeding off everybody. Like Disney's feeding off ESPN, ESPN's feeding off other channels are feeding off other channels. It really is crazy. And just when you think, like in my industry, that some people are not watching certain things, I get people calling me asking me, "Hi, I want to watch horse racing, or I want to watch. I want to watch paint dry. How do I do that? What channel can I find that?" And like, I'm not kidding. Like, I get people that call in and they ask me, they're like, "I'm looking for one particular show," and I'm like, "Okay, well, what is it?" And they're like, "I'm looking for Dr. Pimple Popper."
Okay.
That's a legit show, man.
Like
I know it's a legit show.
Thank you.
She's got videos on YouTube.
How do I share it to the stream? I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody has their own interests, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it with Made on Demand too is that their prices, like to me, what killed me about the archive was the archive always charged like $22, $23 for like an archive movie, and like now when you go to Target or you go to Best Buy or whatever, and now you can actually go there and find stuff on sale. A lot of like when the pandemic first hit, a lot of stores didn't have any sales at all. They didn't have any sales because they didn't need it because the demand was so high. Now I think with the same thing with physical media. Now that we no longer have any access to it, we just can't drive to get it. Now that means the studios, they're going to be able to maintain for their releases. We're not going to be getting.
I'm going to send to Boom and Patrick. I just sent you guys in the Instagram chat that we have the pictures of the shirt designs. Is there a way one of you guys could show that to the chat, like on your other devices? I can't do it because I'm hosting.
I'm trying, but it's not working. Yeah.
That pumpkin and donut was priceless.
Look at it. There
There's
it is.
One.
High on horror.
It looks horrible, but not the shirt itself, just my phone up to the other phone. And that one, oh, there it goes.
Show the other one, Boom.
Now that might be a shirt. Oh, that's badass right there.
Yeah, that's badass right there. Oh yeah.
I would probably put it on a black shirt though.
Yeah.
Because white shirts have stains, you know.
Right.
Look at the Furby.
Yeah, it's kind of blurry.
Oh shit! Captured you perfectly, Josh.
Definitely, but he needs to. Oh wow, yeah. If he was drinking hot sauce though, that Furby, that would only make things, you know.
Yep. Yeah. That would be cool if he had like a ball of hot sauce by it. Wow.
So this is really working for you guys then, huh? The Furby picture, okay. So then maybe this will new logo for the channel, a Furby.
Well, you have to
a human centipede with Furby faces.
I was just saying, with little corn coming out of the juice.
Oh my God! I just thought of it. Instead of a Serbian film, a Furbian film.
Instead of NASCAR, it'd be NASCAR. Wow. Yeah. I guess we have to get a real Furby, so we don't end up like how Brad did, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't want to get a lawsuit because I made a Furby on a T-shirt. So why'd you get sued, Josh? Well, I made it. My logo was a Furby.
Yeah. God, I can't believe he can.
Holly Hobby is still in the house at 1 a.m.
Nice.
Checking us out.
Midnight for me.
So the questions in the chat is, what do you? We're talking about it here, but what do you?
It's only 4 o'clock where Boom's at. She just woke up.
Yeah, I just woke up. So what do you think? Do you think that Made on Demand is the future, or? And how do you? To me, it's like.
Dude, the black shirt looks awesome. But how can we make it not a Furby though? How would they make it to where they don't know it's a? Is there a way to sell it where it's not a Furby?
I personally like the logo right there, Josh, the Midnight Hour logo too. That could be a good introduction show.
I know, but wait till you see the black one. Boom, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, that's nice.
Dude.
Yeah, sorry, it looks like crap.
What if we made the eyes like 3/4 shut?
Like that's because why are the eyes that way? Because that's what it looks like when I wake up in the morning.
No, I was gonna say because then you have like to me that makes me think of Apple Man.
So to answer your question, as far as streaming goes, man, like it's going to go back to physical media at some point because people are going to stop paying this ridiculous amount to stream.
Yeah.
Some people are paying $20 to $25 to watch Godzilla in their home tonight. Which, don't get me wrong, that's cheaper. If you go to the theater, it's probably more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the good thing about HBO Max, though, is if you get the streaming service, I think it's like a week free or something like that. It might be just a couple days, but even if you do get it, it's like all their movies, I think this year that's getting released, they're getting dropped onto that streaming service and they're not upcharging like Disney. So that's one good thing. You know, like Disney, they have like Mulan, they wanted you to pay $30 to watch it, and even though you had Disney Plus, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Well, here now they're letting you bundle it, but if you bundle it, that's the same damn thing as getting TV.
Yeah, it really there's no difference from cable.
If you bundle 5 or 6 premiums together like that, you're paying $30 to $35. It's the same damn thing to get a TV subscription. That's the thing is, I would watch it because Mortal Kombat's coming out soon on it. It's going to be on HBO Max. I've got to watch that.
I want to say it's April 12th, but I think they moved it, so it might be 16th now.
Holly Hobby likes the Furby. Holly Hobby likes the Furby, or Holly's Hobby House likes the Furby. Impulse buys give Walmart too much money. That's why they have those little hanging with the doors. And Joe, I agree with you. I want to own them too. But by the time I end up investing in that movie, I'll probably have $50 in each one of those.
Yeah. You buy the movie, you see the movie at the theater, if you like it, then you wait for it to come out on home release. And, most of the time when they release them out on home release, the prices are going to be, sometimes they're, like for Warner Brothers is always pretty good. They'll release the movie at a sale. Disney will not. Disney will charge you $30 from day one. Or Warner Brothers or Paramount or Columbia, they'll come in and offer
Thank you, Dave.
like $19 or $20. You can get it, and it's, you get being take it home and watch it. But I'm just afraid with made on demand is now they're all going to be able to charge you $30 because where is she going to go? Basically, your choices are being taken away from you. I don't know.
But think about it like this though. Is it really any different than what we've done over the last 10 to 15 years? I have 7 different copies, 7 of A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, but do you think about it though? Think about all those movies though, Josh. A lot of those now that people are getting copies of, they're all coming from boutique labels. They're being reissued. It's like they're basically saying. So basically, all these boutique labels are saying, okay, I get to hold on to Nightmare on Elm Street for 60 days. So they go ahead and they make their little special edition. They crank it out. They charge the money for the collector. Then you turn around and they hand it out to Severn. Severn has it for 60 days. They turn around and hand it to of Vinegar Syndrome. It's the same movie circulating among all those little boutique labels, and they're all charging premium prices.
And get this, I still want to have the Freddy album where there was a soundtrack to Freddy Krueger singing. There's an LP that's from the 70s or 80s. It had to be the 80s. A Freddy Krueger making music, and I want that, but it's $90. But I may pay it because I'm a fan. You know.
I mean, you're right. You're right earlier, Josh, when you mentioned about those some of the movies being really high priced. I mean, they already are. I mean, you go ahead and like I was shocked when I saw the Gamma. I guess you guys were all buying it for like $129 or $130 or $39. When I looked on Amazon, they're charging over $300, almost $400 for it, $399.
Do you know that for the movie Frogs with Sam Elliott, that movie is going on Blu-ray Scream Factory for $50?
Oh wow!
For Sam Elliott to chase after frogs, I love it.
I think I have the DVD, but I think I only spent like $2 on it. But I just have the DVD.
See, it's $50, but you know what? That takes the average. What happens to a small collector? Someone who doesn't have that much money. Those boutique labels like Scream Factory. There's so many movies they come out with, but they price the small collector or the low budget collector right out of it. They can only look at it. They can never get it because they're charging yin yang money for a movie that's 30, 45 years old. They're just as bad as the studios are. A bank basically offering a 30, 40-year-old movie, and they're not doing anything new to it. A slipcover, a little different art.
They give you more to it.
That's not reason enough to justify the high prices.
They give you special features too. They give you anamorphic widescreen.
Well, they should deliver popcorn and a pack of Coke too.
Pack of soap?
Coca-Cola.
Oh, Coke. I thought you said soap. I was like, what are you doing soap watching a movie?
There's Boom trying to take it to the next level again here at 1 in the morning.
Yeah. I understand Criterion prices. I mean, even though I don't like them and I would never pay anything brand new for a Criterion, but I get it.
I tell you right now, though, when Fast Times comes out on Criterion, I'll pay $50 flat for it. I do not care.
Really?
I will pay $50 for Fast Times on Criterion.
I know I was shocked when I went to that one store and was looking at movies, and I came across a basket case on Blu-ray. And I was like, oh, I'll get that because I don't think I own a basket case. And especially on Blu-ray, I didn't think it would ever went to Blu-ray. And I went to look at it, and it was like $30. It's like, I'm not paying $30. Then we went and looked online, and apparently that's going price. $30 for a basket case.
$30 to see Belial.
Yeah, it happened to me too. Boom. I went to this replay. I mentioned
a character that looks like a big wadded piece of chewing gum.
Yeah. I mean,
but we love it. That's what we love, guys. That's what we do. We love horror. Yeah. That's what we do. It's in our blood. It's in our soul. It's what we do. I'm sorry. It's if that's my thing, that's my thing. You know, some people collect spores, molds, and fungus. Some people spend money on crazy shit. I spend money on movies. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I could be taking a whole weekend, spending $100 on a fifth in alcohol, when I could stay in and I can relax, watch 2 or 3 good movies, have a blast, be with you guys, and have a good sound mind at the end of the night.
Right.
To me, that's a good trade-off, you know.
Well, about sound mind as you get after our conversations.
It's true. After tonight's, I'm thinking maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe poop is the industry to get into. I mean, I did have an uncle that worked at a a plant that a sanitation plant, where they got rid of the poo. So
we should get Mike Rowe as a guest on here.
should we have brown shirts for the merch?
You can have brown shirts. You can have brown shirt for yours, Bob. You can call it chocolate frosting.
Oh,
Is Fast Time getting their Criterion release?
You're cutting out, cheats.
Is Criterion giving Fast Time a release?
Jason just mentioned it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I promise you, I'll get it if it's out. It'll just like when Breakfast Club came out for Fast Times. I had it.
I'm getting the Godzilla that next time when they do their the next half-off sale. I'm getting the Godzilla one. I was either going to get Godzilla or I was going to get the Lone Wolf and Cub, but I'm going to get Godzilla. Oh wow, that's neat. That's actually a lot of fun, Joe.
Fast Times is legendary, and
it is.
I'll defend that movie any day of the week. It's actually depicts life as a high school person in high school, just like the Breakfast Club does. In my opinion.
Yeah. Did you watch Some Kind of Wonderful yet off your John Hughes collection, Bob?
Oh hell yeah! I've seen every movie on that pack.
And where'd you get that at anyway? Did you get that off a line or Hamilton or where?
No, I got it. Someone else was reviewing it, and then I said, I've got to get that, and I got it off eBay for $18. Okay. $18 shipped for all 5 movies.
That's not bad.
But I tell you, that one, she's having a baby, I cannot handle that. I don't know what it is.
Is it sad?
It is sad.
Okay. John Hughes
that's a good ending.
John Hughes, you know what? A lot of people think his movies are all fluff, but his movies have real soul to them. I mean, they're deep. His movies are really deep. They're not just they make you think.
Joe's quoting Fast Times. He's sitting there. He's eating a box of Whoppers, and he gets called to come give him his wallet.
Yeah.
She don't care whether you come, stay, lay, or pray. That's the attitude, right?
That's a.
Can I ask you something, Cheats? And I'm not trying to be a dick.
Yeah.
Were you in high school when that movie came out?
It came out in '82, I think it did. So I was a junior.
See, I was still swimming around it. I wasn't even born yet. I was still swimming. Was that movie real hot?
Yeah.
Like when you were in high school? I mean, tell us about your experience.
No, that was a very popular movie. Phoebe Cates was every guy's fantasy girl.
Still is.
Sean Penn. Everybody saw Sean Penn as the next comedian. And so of course everybody's like, oh, Spicoli. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, as far as like slapstick comedy goes, that really is Sean Penn's only real comedy. I mean, he did that one movie with Madonna when they were married, where she was a missionary, Shanghai or some shit like that. But
agreed, Joe.
Sean Penn does not do comedies. That's only his. That's probably his only comedy other than the one he did with.
All right, Hamilton. And one other question, Patrick. Sure. You're from California. Is there really an All-American burger?
There's an In-N-Out burger. There's the In-N-Out burger.
What's the secret recipe to the All-American burger?
I think the All-American burger was just closest to the movie. There was no All-American burger when I was.
Is it tartar sauce?
No, there was no. It was all In-N-Out burger, and they used They used Thousand Island.
That's right, Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah.
That's what the Big Mac does, right? They use a Thousand Island and ketchup.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, In-N-Out Burger was there. That was like Five Guys before Five Guys.
So did you? So did people act that way, like in high school? Were they like that, or?
After the movie came out, of course, the music got real popular, and there's a lot of the lingo. A lot of the lingo was stuff.
That's right, Joe.
Just like anything else, any popular movie comes out with slang and or the fashion sense. I mean, a lot of people dressed up like some of the characters did in the movie. Sure, it had a cultural impact.
Bronco burgers is ketchup and mayo. That's right, Joe.
I mean, all the kids thought John Penn was great, and all the teachers thought that Ray Walston kicked ass. Ray Walston actually did kick ass in that movie.
So did you guys really sniff your papers when they came in?
What grade paper? What papers?
Yeah, when they pick up the paper, their homework, and they sniff it, like to get high.
Nobody did that.
And did you have any teachers like Mr. Hand?
Yeah.
That would make an example out of their students, like Spicoli.
Oh hell yes, yep. We had teachers like that. But that's teachers like that across the country. But yeah, we had our fair share of Mr. Hand. But I tell you what, none of the kids that were in my class, they would have never even gotten that. They would have never gotten to the point where they actually got a piece of those others. Their ass would have already been out the door.
I've always thought about doing that, but I couldn't pull it off. Having a pizza delivered to a student in class while class is going is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Just what in the hell do you think you're doing, Spicoli?
I just loved how he just took the damn food. He just turned around.
Learning about Cuba.
Here you go. He turned around and gave the guy pizza, gave Spicoli pizza away. Had him slice himself. No, he just raw dog.
Get out of here, Curtis. Entree.
That was hilarious.
So what are you guys thinking, man? It's 1:20. You want to go to 1:30? It's getting kind of. We've been out here almost 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's been a hell of a fun chat, man. Really fun.
Yeah.
Red Robin campfire sauce, just Thousand Island dressing and mayo. That's interesting. 1,000 Island dressing and mayo mixed.
Have you guys tried the new Burger King the sourdough bagel?
No.
I want to try that. Do you know what? I mean, I cannot believe you have a bagel in his pants, Joe. Spicoli wants and he had a bagel in his pants. Well, in the movie Fast Times, he goes to class late.
He's always
and the
late.
teacher asked him why he's late, and he said, I just couldn't quite make it. But somebody seen him at the cafe getting a bagel.
Yeah.
And he walks in the classroom, and he's got a bagel stuffed in his pants.
Oh, stuff! I thought you said
hysterical.
bagels as pants. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
The fuck?
I know I've seen that movie, but it's been so long ago, I don't really remember much.
It's one of the greatest movies ever made.
Mr. Hand walked over to his house and said, "You know what? You've wasted my time, and I'm going to waste your time."
And he walks in, and there's naked women all over the walls. He shakes his head. That's fucking legendary.
Ray Walston was the shit. He did that other show in the '60s. My Favorite Martian with Bill Bixby. He was funny in that too. And then he was also in the original The Stand. He played he's one of the four that walked to Las Vegas.
The people that I went to school with, if you'd have walked by them and broke their cigarette the way he did in that movie, the people from where I'm from would have knocked him out instantly. And they wouldn't have cared.
That's one thing my school did too. They knew a lot of the kids were smoking and whatnot, so they always give them a little stick in the back. They said, you can go over there, you can smoke over there, but you can't smoke, That's right. But if you hear I'm here, it doesn't make it hard.
What? They made a Fast Times TV show?
Oh, did they? I know they made a Ferris Bueller TV show, but I think that only lasted like 5 or 6 episodes.
Was it an animated TV show?
Oh, that must have one. I think Square Pegs was sort of based off that too, wasn't it?
Square Pegs was a little more. Square Pegs was a little more controlled. I think it was mostly spaced. I don't think it was as wild, but I do know what you're talking about with Square Pegs. It's a live action. Is it on YouTube, Joe?
Wow.
Yeah, Boom. You got to watch that one again and revisit that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't watched it in years. I don't remember how old I was when I watched it, but I know it's been a long time.
Well, I was born in '82, and it came out during the month of my birthday. So technically, it's the movie of my birth.
Yeah, the show is just called Fast Times, and it came out in 1986, and it lasted 7 episodes.
Huh.
And Ray Walston was in it. He played Mr. Hand.
I've seen a couple different movies, some generational movies like American Graffiti. I fucking love that movie. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's legendary. Breakfast Club.
Jason Harvey was in it. Jason Harvey was in it. He played Curtis from the Wonder Years.
Jason Harvey was in the Fast Times TV show.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Dude, Joe, I got to check this out. The Wonder Years was my favorite show. Is my favorite show.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you the database link.
Yeah.
Isn't that something else? But that's the reason why I didn't hear about it. Only got 7 episodes. Wow, that's a hard fight to get. Where did you get your copy at, Joe, of the show? Do you have it on DVD or is it on VHS?
Wow, Joe Curtis.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I didn't think they released it because it's such a short run show. I mean, networks aren't doing that until recently. Most of the time they didn't even think about bothering to release a short run show because they didn't think anybody would buy it. But people love that shit.
Well, what do you guys feel about cutting it out? Are you guys? I'm getting kind of tired myself. Are you guys? You guys want to go into it? I think Boom looks like she's getting kind of tired. Cheetah, I know you're tired.
I'm a little tired. I gotta get up.
Yeah.
We got a big day tomorrow.
Well, we
and a 3-hour drive.
All right. Well, everybody get their sleep. I want to thank everybody for coming on the show. The Spices, the Boom, the Cheetah, Joe, and everybody, the Horror Man, Bronco Juggalo, everybody in the chat. Jennifer Lee surprisingly came in the chat. Looks like she's going to be a regular. She might even come on one night.
That'd be awesome.
It's been an absolute pleasure. This was This is one of the funnest chats we've ever had. So, everybody, good night, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Good night.
All right. Good night, guys.